bruise. It was a bone bruise, and he is back tonight, so that's great news for the Orioles. Here are your starting lineups, as brought to you by Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. For the Ludington Orioles, at quarterback, number 1, Cam Gunsel, he's a senior. The tailback, number 2, Mikey Himes, a freshman. The slot backs are number 0, Taj Williams, a junior, and number 7, Messiah Himes, a junior. Wide receivers, number 4, Zach Graham, and number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., Graham a senior, Himes Jr. a sophomore. The offensive line for the Orioles, the center, number 50, Colin Shelton, he's a senior. The left guard, 54, Blake Nelson, a junior. The right guard, 55, Donovan Salazar, he's a sophomore. Left tackle, 53, Connor Shaney, a senior. And the right tackle, all-state candidate, number 63, Walt Autry. On defense for the Orioles, the defensive linemen, the ends will be number 20, Logan Sloan, a senior, and number 50, Colin Shelton, a senior. The tackles will be 53, Connor Shaney, he is a senior, and Walt Autry. Those are your defensive tackles. The linebackers, number 9, J.T. Keith, he's a junior, and senior Cooper Holmes, number 3. The defensive backfield for the Orioles, the cornerbacks are number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., a sophomore, and Zach Graham, a senior. He wears 4. Free safety, number 1, Cam Gunsel. The strong safeties, number 7, Messiah Himes, a junior, and Michael Wilson, also, he's a senior. He wears jersey 12. So that's your starters for the Ludington Orioles. For the Big Rapids Cardinals, we will give those to you when we come back after the national anthem. You are listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation, to Oriole Field. We want to apologize. We understand we had some technical difficulties there the first few minutes of our pregame show. And Nick, you can explain to the Oriole Nation out there, the listeners, what happened.
Yeah, we're incredibly sorry for what just happened. The audio went out on us. We recently had to update some of our sound equipment, and it disconnected from the computer that we use to stream out. So the volume should be fully back on now, and we apologize.
Yes, and I'm sitting here with a great technical engineer, and did a superb job last year as our color commentary man. Big Rapids will be in their white jerseys, white pants, white helmet with the big oversized cardinal head. It's a beautiful helmet. And they have cardinal lettering and numerals. Ludington in their black jerseys, black pants, orange numerals and lettering trimmed in white or black helmet with the orange O. And here we go, the kickoff. And it's picked up, and boy, luckily Ludington controls the ball there, but they're not going to start with very good field position right there. It was fielded there, I believe, by Taj Williams, and Ludington will start out 1st and 10. Again, the Cardinals did win the coin toss. They deferred, and Ludington getting the ball first. If the Orioles win tonight, they'll host either, well, if it all depends. If Escanaba wins tomorrow, Orioles will head up to Escanaba. If Freeland wins, the Orioles, and if they win, of course, lots of ifs, they would host the Freeland Falcons here next week. A lot of football ahead of us, though, here, Nick. The Orioles, 1st and 10. Here they come on offense. And first play of the game, Gunsel will keep. And Cam gets out to about the 15-yard line and a gain of 1 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, the high-octane Oriole offense. They run out of that veer option and flying high as they come into the playoffs. The talk all week has been about this big playoff game. I'm sure the same can be said for Big Rapids as well. Hottest ticket in town there, Nick.
Oh, for sure.
The Ludington football game tonight, playoff game. Again, only the 4th time Ludington has hosted a playoff game. The first coming in 1989. Orioles hosted DeWitt, and then they hosted Bay City John Glenn in 2020, as well as Sault Ste. Marie. Gunsel back to pass, flushed out of the pocket. He'll keep now. Gunsel has got a Oriole first down. Move those chains. Gunsel back to pass there, got flushed out of the pocket, and has a nice pickup.
Phenomenal job by the Orioles O-line. They gave him a very large amount of time to be able to move around, and when he realized that none of his receivers were open, they opened up a pocket for him to be able to run 10 yards for a first down.
And the Orioles are going to have a lot of motivation coming off that heartbreaking 28-21 loss to Big Rapids last year in the opening round of the playoffs at Big Rapids. And again, this is the 48th time these two teams have met since 1950. We know they met quite a bit before that, too. They were members of the North Central B Conference and the Western Waterways Activities Conference. There's a short gain for Gunsel as he keeps. Cam Gunsel coming into this game, 165 carries for 1,261 yards and 30 touchdowns. He's averaging 7.6 yards per carry. Mikey Himes, 45 carries, 546 yards, 6 touchdowns. Mikey's averaging 12.1 yards per carry. Gunsel is on his passes. He is averaging 18.6 yards per catch on his passes, and he's completing 77% of his passes out of the veer option. At 108 to 141, 2,005 yards passing, 22 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. All right, the Orioles have a 2nd and 9, 10-10 to go. Gunsel back to pass. It's a screen. They got some running room there. It's going to be a first down and then some. Beautifully executed there by the Orioles on the reception there. Looked to be Messiah Himes, I believe. And again, it's good having Messiah back. We were very worried about him last week with that injury, that bone bruise on his knee. He got the ball out to the Oriole 42-yard line. So good-looking opening drive here for the Orioles. 9:43 to go in the opening quarter. No score. A MHSAA Division IV semifinal game, the Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. Cardinals again out of the CSAA. We got a bomb, and we're going to have no flag down there. They're going to call incidental contact. What are your thoughts on that, Nick?
I think that was a good call. I think they were both handsy on each other, playing very aggressive football, and I think that they just got a little too handsy and they both fell down together.
Boy, Cam showed his arm strength right there. He threw that ball a long ways.
Yeah, I would say, I think he threw it from the 35 probably to the other 25. Yeah. So that's very long way.
Oh, was there a penalty down? I see the officials.
I'm pretty confident it's unsportsmanlike on us because of a disagreement with the call. And
we can't have that against a team like Big Rapids tonight.
We cannot.
We met Big Rapids last year on their field in that 28-21 game, and Ludington and Big Rapids had not played since 2005 until they met last year in that playoff game. So 2005 had been the last time they had met each other.
Yeah, that's
tonight's
a long time to go without playing a pretty close football team.
Yes. So Ludington comes out right now, 9:29 to go, opening quarter. They have a second down and 10. Gunsel's pass, he's got a receiver open, it's caught, and it's at midfield. Beautiful pass. What timing on that? He threw an absolute dime right there to Kyle Himes Jr., and it's at midfield. So Gunsel, the timing on that was beautiful. And Cam stepped into it and delivered a seed right there.
Yeah, it went from a pretty dark second and I'd probably say 21 or 22 now to a 3rd and 2. And we're looking a lot better.
Very manageable. Again, Coach Gunsel said the team very, very locked in, had a great week of practice, and that's great to hear. And again, the 4 teams in our district combined 32-4 this season. All right, 8:45 to go, opening quarter. Ludington driving. It's a 3rd and 2. They're at midfield. Gunsel rolls right. Gunsel, he's going to be short. And Coach Charlie Gunsel is going to have a big decision right now. Heck of a play right there. Coming up to make the stop for Big Rapids was number 44, Bryce Selzer. Ball is at midfield, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 2.
I think that was very, very short gain on the play.
Yeah. And they're going to go for it. Here comes Gunsel back out.
Might try and draw him
They
off
could.
And
4th and 2. 8:03 to go, opening quarter. In motion, Messiah Himes. Oh, they almost had a Big Rapids player jump right there. And now a timeout, Ludington. You know, we're going to, at this time, I'd like to send my first shout out of the game. And it's a gentleman I've known pretty much for most of my life. We just want to take a minute to give a shout out to one of the Orioles' biggest fans, George Foster. George is a graduate of the class of 1958 at Ludington High. He played fullback on the Ludington High School football team. George shared his passion for the game and coached middle school football at Ludington for over 20 years. George could often be seen watching Oriole football under the Friday night lights or sitting in the bleachers at many boys and girls sporting events. If there was a home game, he was likely there cheering the Ludington Orioles on. Unfortunately, George is not able to physically make it to the game tonight, but we know he is listening to the game from Oakview. George, your love for the Ludington Orioles runs deep, and we want to thank you for being our number one fan. And of course, I remember being in a number of bowling leagues with George as well. Yep, a true Ludington Oriole fan who bleeds orange and black.
Looks like we're still going for it.
Yep, the Orioles will go for it. 4th and 2. Gunsel, he's going to keep, and he's going to be stopped. Oh, no. Gunsel brought down for a loss, and Big Rapids is going to take over, and they're going to have great field position.
They are going to have great field position there on the 48-yard line, and they're only 48 yards away from a score.
Yep. We would like to thank Lundquist Furniture again, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Big Rapids comes out now. We'll give you their starters as soon as we can get them to you. Their quarterback is number 3, Cole Heist. And now here's the first run. It's Bowman, and Bowman is at the 40. He's got a Big Rapids first down. Jack Bowman, he's number 7. He is a running back. The quarterback, number 3, Cole Heist. The slot backs are number 2, Kurt Wilbur, and number 6, Wyatt Sciarra. The split ends, number 5, Owen Craven, and number 11, Trenton Mussel. All right, 1st and 10 for Big Rapids, 7:25 to go in the opening quarter. Heist looking over the Oriole defense. He'll give to Bowman. No, he'll keep. Oh, big hit right there. A decleater from Cam Gunsel.
Incredible hit by Cam. He saw the ball, he read it, and shoot there like a missile, and was able to get the tackle.
The starting offensive line for Big Rapids, the center is number 50, Austin Brandt. The guards are 53, Braylon Counselor, and 55, Eden Welch. The tackles, 56, Bradley DeBruni, and number 68, Luke Griffiths. And now here's a carry by Bowman. Ludington doing a real nice job right there. Big Walt Autry leading the way for the Orioles.
Yeah, great defensive stop there. Only gained about a yard. And
bring up a 3rd and long for Big Rapids.
can't give enough love to our big men there on the defensive and offensive lines.
Definitely. Ludington defense been very stingy this year, only giving up 61 points. Now the Oriole fans really getting into it down below us here, Nick.
Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it over the mics too. So that's definitely something they're gonna try to do. That's what happens when you get home field advantage.
We have a timeout, Big Rapids, 6:13 to go in the first quarter. No score, 3rd and 7 coming up. We want to stay right here and tell you about Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. At this time, I'd like to give you Big Rapids starters on defense. Their defensive linemen are number 33, Lamont Belvin. He's a defensive end. The other defensive end, number 10, Max Bowman. The nose tackle is number 53, Braylon Counselor. The linebackers for the Cardinals, number 51, Jonathan Losinski, and also number 44, Bryce Selzer, and number 7, Jack Bowman. The secondary for the Cardinals, you have Owen Craven, number 5, as a cornerback. The other cornerback, number 6, Wyatt Sciarra. The safeties, number 2, Kurt Wilbur. And you also have number 13, Dan Langell at safety. 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals. Freddie Ortiz is also a linebacker, and he wears number 9. That's your starters on defense for Big Rapids. He'll keep, and it's going to be, he breaks the tackle, but he's going to be brought down short of the first down. In fact, way short. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5. Boy, Ludington had him back there for no gain.
Yeah, no, that was great pressure by the Ludington defense. They just need to learn to calm down a little bit, stick where they're at, and just get the tackle down. And we're very, very lucky that our linebackers knew where the ball was at and were able to finish the job.
Yeah, shout out to our OSN executive director producer who's down in Florida right now. I think he's in Jensen Beach, Thad Shank and his wife Jennifer. 4th and 6 for the Cardinals. They'll go for it. Here's a handoff. He's going around the corner and he's got a first down and then some. That's number 9, and boy, a big gain right there for Freddie Ortiz of the Big Rapids Cardinals on 4th and 6, and he's got the ball all the way down to the Oriole 11-yard line. First down and 10. Ball is at the Oriole 11 with 5:22 to go. Nick, the Orioles almost had him there, but he broke away and gets a big gain right there. Freddie Ortiz.
Once again, that was something that the defensive line needs to do. They need to get through the line, which they did, and they just need to settle down. They don't want to be running upfield and have a guy cut in like that guy did.
Bowman on the carry. He's down inside the 5 and brought down at about the 4-yard line right there. 4:58 to go, opening quarter, no score. Big Rapids, their first offensive possession. Their defense held the Orioles on their first offensive possession and stopped the Orioles on a 4th and 2 at midfield. And now Big Rapids with the ball at the Oriole 4-yard line, 4:39 to go. The quarterback, Cole Heist. In the backfield with him is Jack Bowman. Heist will give to Bowman, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Big Rapids.
Big Rapids goes up 6-0 with 4:21 left in the first quarter. That was a great play call by Big Rapids there. They ran right up the middle, knew where our weakness was, and made a hole.
Jack Bowman with a 4-yard touchdown run at the 4:21 mark of the opening quarter, in for the point after for the Cardinals. Will be, let me see, let me get it right here. It's up, and it is good. And the kick good. Well, let me flip it over here, folks. That was number 56, Bradley Dubruni. And the kick good. Big Rapids 7, Ludington nothing. 4:21 to go in the opening quarter. You're listening to 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Big Rapids has just scored on a 4-yard touchdown run by their running back, Jack Bowman. DeBruni's point after was true. Big Rapids 7, Ludington nothing. Both teams have had the ball once. Shout out to Corey Craycraft, big Oriole fan, tuned in tonight. Also Travis and Julie Graham, who are listening in New Jersey, as well as Margaret Paul, who is listening in Cincinnati, Ohio. They're both big fans, all three of those folks, big fans of Zach Graham. Okay, here's the return by the Orioles, brought down at the 15-yard line, and I believe that was Taj Williams. Yes, Taj Williams.
That was a great kick by Big Rapids. They kicked it right to the 5. We fielded it, and we were only able to get 10 yards on that.
So Ludington, again, their first possession, they had bad field position where they started. They moved the ball out to midfield, and then Big Rapids held them and got the turnover. Then Big Rapids took the ball down and scored. And their Cardinals have a quick 7-0 lead. 4:16 to go. Opening quarter. Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM with you, Scoop Hansen and Nick Wysong. Gunsel, he'll keep in motion there. Taj Williams' pass is complete. Quick hitter there to Kyle Himes Jr. and a nice pickup. It's going to be an Oriole first down.
Not quite a first down, but 6 yards on the game.
Oh, was 6? I thought, okay. Yeah, the angle here. You're right. You're right on there, Nick. Well, your eyes are a little younger than mine. It's a gain of 6 on the play. I thought he gained 10 on it. So 2nd down and 4, 3:49 to go in the opening quarter. Big Rapids 7, Ludington nothing. Gunsel, a little pitch pass there to Mikey Himes. Himes trying to get the out. He does! Mikey Himes! He's at the 40, he's at the 50, and he's brought down at the touchdown. Saving tackle right there by Big Rapids number 13. And that was Dan Langell. If he doesn't make that tackle, Ludington scores a touchdown there by freshman Mikey Himes.
For sure, and we got to talk about the blocking by the other wide receivers out there, because there were many Big Rapids players out there who could have easily just tackled him, but they got blocked, and we got to give credit to our wide receivers, not only in how fast they are and how well they can catch, but in how well they can block.
Himes just added on to his 12.1 yards per carry average right there. Oh, that was dangerous right there. Ludington will get the ball back. But Bowman on the tackle there, along with number 44 for Big Rapids, Bryce Selzer. So that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11. First time Ludington, it's only their second offensive possession of the game, but it's their first time in Cardinal territory.
Yeah, being down 7-0 is not a position that we're unfamiliar with. Against
we are.
Whitehall.
We're very. We're not. Yeah, you're right. We're not familiar at all with that. We've been down very little this year. Gunsel's going to let it fly. He's got a receiver out there. It's caught! It's caught! What a catch by Kyle Himes Jr. Oh, a beautiful catch. A lot of hand fighting going on there between Himes Jr. and Big Rapids' Owen Craven. And Kyle Himes comes away with the ball, and Ludington has it down all the way to the Big Rapids 10-yard line.
That was
beautiful pass there from Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, Kyle had very, very few yards between him and his defender, but Cam threw it beautifully right into the arms.
Talk about putting it right on. I mean, an absolute dime he just tossed there. Himes is going to be dropped for a loss right there, as 3-4 Cardinals just corralled him right there. And looked like Selzer there once again. Got a good idea. We're going to be seeing a lot of 44 tonight.
For sure.
As well as Bowman. 2:29 left in the opening quarter. Big Rapids 7, Ludington nothing. It's opening week of MHSAA playoffs, D4 opener here. Semifinal, the Ludington Orioles 9-0, the Big Rapids Cardinals 8-1. Cardinals champions of the CSAA, Central States Activities Association Gold Division. Orioles champions. Here's a pass from Gunsel. It's going to be too far right there. Penalty markers are down, however. Orioles 9-0 on the year. They finished 6-0 in the West Michigan Conference, champions of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division.
I'm not quite sure what happened on that play. We're about to get a call from the refs, but Seems like it's a foul on the Orioles.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to walk it off on Ludington here unless they decline it. A legal procedure on the Orioles, and it's going to be declined. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Orioles.
That's definitely a play where we're pretty far away. We're 3rd and goal from the 11, so we have to get 11 yards here or not. And with that incompletion there, it was probably pretty wise to not take that foul because it would just make it a 2nd and 20, I'd say.
Yeah. Here come the Orioles now, 3rd and 11. Actually, it's 3rd down and goal to go. Gunsel's pass is complete to Himes. Himes is going to be brought down at about the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and goal for Ludington. And they're going to send in the field goal unit. Gabe Gomez will come in to attempt the field goal. Let's see how far it's going to be. It's going to be the ball's at the 10, and it'll be placed 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's going to be, I believe, a 28-yard attempt.
Yep, 28-yard attempt. Will this be the first field goal of the year?
I believe so. He's only attempted, I think, 1 or 2 field goals this year. Gomez to attempt a 28-yard field goal. There's the snap. It's a good snap. The kick is down, and the kick is up, and it is good! A 28-yard field goal by Gabe Gomez at the 122 mark, and Ludington's on the scoreboard. Boy, did he step up and drill that one.
Oh, yeah, he did. That was a phenomenal play call, and just everything went well on our special teams unit. However, we could have done better on our offense and getting less fouls and playing better and having better communication.
Gabe Gomez, a 28-yard field goal, and your score now with 1:22 to go in the opening quarter. Big Rapids Cardinals 7, the Ludington Orioles 3. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center, I just saw Mike this past week. Big, huge Ludington Orioles supporter. And Benedict's Auto Center providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Benny, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Now kicking off, Gabe Gomez, 1:22 to go. Opening quarter, Big Rapids 7, Ludington 3. The winner of this game will either be playing the Escanaba Eskimos or the Freeland Falcons for a district championship next weekend. Gomez steps into the ball. It's a line drive, and it's going to go into the end zone. Gabe really put his foot into that one. Didn't get much height on it, Nick, but it got good distance.
No, I think that's the soccer mindset because Gabe Gomez does play on our soccer team. And he just kicked that thing as hard as he could to try and get it into the end zone. Didn't care much about height.
Nick, tell the folks again. I think that they may have missed it with the technical difficulties we had. You've made some adjustments to our screen tonight.
Yes.
And because we can't do our live video stream.
Yes, because of MHSAA rules, we are not able to video broadcast it, but we still do have a screen on YouTube and Facebook, and of course audio on WMOM. So we still have the score and the quarters. However, we have a logo representing the possession of who has the football and a semi-time.
Yes. Good job on that, by the way. We have a legal procedure on Big Rapids, so that'll move them back. Bring up a 1st down and 15 for the Cardinals. 1:21 to go in the opening quarter. Hope everybody out there is having a great Halloween. It's one thing, with all the hoopla going into this week. And it's one of the hottest tickets around Ludington, obviously, being here at Oriole Field tonight. But it is Halloween tonight.
Yes, it's Halloween, and there's going to be some people trick-or-treating and coming and watching a football game.
Here's a carry by Heist, and he's going to be wrapped up about the 20-yard line. Coming up to make the stop for the Orioles. Looked like Michael Wilson.
That was a great play there. They ran a trick play They had 3 people go out that seemed like it had the ball. Cam Gunsel tackled one without the ball, and Michael Wilson was able to get to the one with the ball.
And Cooper Holmes also in on the tackle. Cooper and Cam leading the Orioles in tackles this year, both with 60 tackles coming into tonight's game. Michael Wilson up there, too. He's got 40 tackles coming into the game. Heist will give now. And, Ludington, great job. There's three Orioles there. You've got Messiah Himes up there. I believe Cam Gunsel. And also, it looked like Wilson there as well. And Cooper Holmes. 4 Orioles there.
Yeah, great defense. And they were able to read what they were doing and immediately get to him for a loss of what I'm pretty sure is 2.
Big Rapids' second offensive possession of the game. Ludington had the ball twice as well.
Looks like they're running out the corner.
We have a 3rd and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. Only 8 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And you can feel the Orioles, they're feeding off the energy here of the Oriole Nation fans. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score from Oriole Field in a Division IV MHSAA semifinal matchup. The Big Rapids Cardinals 7, the Ludington Orioles 3. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. And again, you look at some of the games. Big Rapids, again, champions of the CSAA Gold. Wins this year over Paw Paw, Fruitport, Newaygo, Howard City, Tri-County, Reed City, Remus, Chippewa Hills, Grant, and Alma. Their only loss coming to Coopersville. Ludington, champions of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Wins over Coopersville, Mason County Central, Fremont, Muskegon Oak Ridge, Montague, Manistee, Whitehall, Muskegon Orchard View, and Howard City, Tri-County. 2 common opponents, Nick. Those were Howard City, Tri-County. Ludington beat them 48-7. Big Rapids beat them 63-6. And Coopersville, Ludington defeated them 40-13, first game of the year. And Big Rapids fell to them in Week 8, 38-28. Coach talked about the significance, too. I asked him about the significance. If this Oriole team this year and the 89 team, the only 2 Oriole teams that have been at the 9-victory plateau, and the significance of winning tonight for a 10th win, they become the first Oriole team to do that in the season. He said, we're thinking about Big Rapids, Scoop. Here's a little screen pass. They got it to Bowman, and Bowman's going to be brought down, and I think he's
shy of the first
just
down.
Shy, and a good pursuit there. Wilson over there, Gunsel over there, and also looks like Taj Williams. It's going to bring up a 4th and short. 4th and a short 2 or a long 1.
Yeah, Big Rapids set up a screen to the left, and
I'll tell you
he was
what.
wide open and was able to get the toss in.
I'll tell you, Nick, they may be trying to draw the Orioles offside here. If they go for this, and it looks like they're going to, well, no, they got their 2 punter formation in, and both their punters are number 6, Wyatt Sciarra, and number 7, Jack Bowman. 4th and 2. Now, I got to watch the fake here. I'm sure Ludington's very aware of that. And they will punt. Oh, and it was almost blocked there by Cooper. Cooper Holmes almost had the block. Ludington's going to have great field position. And they're going to have the ball at their own 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. So good job by the Oriole defense, rising to the occasion, Nick.
Yeah, it almost looked like in that punt it was a choice between a punt or a fake if he saw something was open, and he didn't, and we almost got the block there because he took his time and tried to read it, and because of that we got a Ludington bounce, and we have pretty good field position.
Happy birthday wishes to Lee Veneman, who's tuned in tonight. Hope you're having a great birthday. And also a shout out to Jim and Helen, a real nice couple I met from Illinois last night at Old Hamlin. They said they would be tuned in tonight. Ludington 1st and 10, 10:58 to go. And here's, they're going to pass it. And it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Okay, that little trickery, a little chicanery there from the Orioles. And Big Rapids wasn't falling for it, Nick.
No, they were not falling for it. It was passed back, and he was looking to throw. Was it?
Looked like he was trying to go to Zach Graham.
Yeah, and he was pretty locked up and wasn't able to get the throw out.
Shout out to Maria and Mike Nelson, Blake Nelson's folks, who are here at the game tonight, and they got me this beautiful, I guess you could call it Oriole swag.
Yeah, Oriole swag. You got your orange and black chains with the big Ludington logo.
I told them it would be treasured. Very, very nice of them. Maria and Mike Nelson, again, Blake Nelson's folks. 2nd and 10 for the Orioles. Now, Gunsel, he will keep. Cam Gunsel's got a nice gain right there out to almost midfield. He's going to be marked down at the 49-yard line, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, that was a great play by Cam. It was a choice play, and he saw that there was a wide open pocket and took it. I think the Ludington Orioles are starting to realize that if you want to run the ball against the Big Rapids defense, you got to move fast.
Yeah,
and
they're very quick.
And Big Rapids has been doing that all night, and Cam realized that, and he saw his opportunity and shot out like a missile.
He got 6 on the play. Boy, look at the atmosphere is just electric here tonight. Look at the up on the hill there on North Gaylord, the Oriole fans.
There's many Oriole fans.
Got campfires going on out there, and yep. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Orioles. 10:06 to go. Mikey Himes in motion. The pass is away, and it's going to be incomplete. And look, boy, it looked like there was a grab right there, but no penalty marker down. It's going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Orioles. 9:59 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails 7-3.
Yeah, that was a pass play, and he was running down the right sideline, and when he got around to the 35, Cam threw
there was a flag, and the penalty is going to be on.
Oh, there's no penalty.
No penalty. Okay, no penalty. I'm not sure what they were. Looked like, if anything, it was going to be a sideline violation there, Nick, but no penalty. 9:59 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails 7-3. They have a 4th and 4. They're at their own 49-yard line, and they're going to line up to go for it.
It's going to be a big play.
Yep, out of their veer option offense. Again, they almost had Big Rapids jumping right there, but the defender was able to get back onside. And now
2 jumps that didn't seem to pass the ball.
Nope. Timeout called by the Orioles. Hey, we're going to tell you a bit about Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. Yeah, that birthday wish that we sent out, that came from Troy Veneman, who wanted to send that out to, I believe, his dad, Lee Veneman. So we got a few shout-outs we'll be giving, and when we can tonight. And, of course, we'll be talking a lot about our great sponsors. And that first shout-out we gave to George Foster, that was originated from his daughter-in-law, Sarah Foster. I was telling Sarah that George's mother, Val Foster, and my grandmother, Elaine Kegler, were very good friends. Okay, Ludington will punt. Into punt, Keldon Mosier. It's a good snap. The kick is away. Just got it away right there, and it's going to take a pretty good bounce right there. It's at the 20. Good tackle down there by Michael Wilson.
Well, yeah, great tackle there. Great punt.
Michael Wilson, a very nice tackle in the open field right there. If you're wondering how we got here, folks, Big Rapids scored at the 4:21 mark of the opening quarter on a 4-yard touchdown run by Jack Bowman. Point after was good, and they had a 7-0 lead. Ludington scored on a 28-yard field goal by Gabe Gomez at the 1:22 mark of the opening quarter. That's where we stand right now. Big Rapids 7, Ludington 3. 9:52 left in the opening half. Big Rapids with the football. Their quarterback, Cole Heist. These two teams, very familiar with each other. They met last year in the playoffs at Big Rapids. Big Rapids won that game 28-21. Here's a quick hitter right there from Heist to Muscle. Cam Gunsel with the tackle. It is a first down. He got about 12 yards on that play right there.
Big Rapids has been doing pretty well against this, setting up screen passes, and the Ludington's defense hasn't quite responded, so we might see a lot more of those like right now.
Another quick hitter out there. And on the reception for Big Rapids, broke a few tackles. And another big gainer, another first down right there. On the catch for the Cardinals was Owen Craven. And he's got the ball out to midfield. Well, actually, it's at the Big Rapids 49-yard line. So back-to-back plays by Big Rapids, those quick hitters right there, Nick.
Yeah, that's something that Big Rapids, like I was just saying, they're doing really well with, and the Ludington defense just hasn't responded. So definitely going to be seeing a lot of those if they're going to get first downs from them.
Big gain on first down right there by Heist, kept the ball right there. And he's got the ball down to the Oriole 45-yard line. 9:10 left in the second quarter. Big Rapids 7, Ludington 3. Opening week of the MHSAA playoffs, the Cardinals and the Orioles. Heist got a receiver wide open, nobody around him, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. 45-yard touchdown pass with 8:55 to go. Get the number on that. Was that 5?
I did not get the number on that. All I know is it was a 51-yard touchdown pass, 8:55 left in the second quarter.
You had 55 yards on it?
51.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, they actually had it to 45, I believe. Yeah. So, okay. We'll say 45-yard touchdown pass. Yeah, no Oriole was around him there in Heist. Penalty markers down. And the Orioles are really finding themselves in a very, very unfamiliar position right now. They haven't been in all season.
Yes, being down 10 right now with penalty on us, so they might go for a 2-point here, and we could go down 12 points, which is not something we've gone down a lot of. I'm pretty sure our biggest deficit in the game was 7-0 against Whitehall just 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were down to Coopersville for a very short period of time, opening game of the season. All right, so Big Rapids will go for 2 on that penalty by the Orioles. Orioles got some work to do here, and they'll keep it. Penalty marker down. The point is good. It's ran in by number 13. Let's see what the marker is. That was Dan Langell running the 2-point conversion in, but a penalty marker is down.
Seems like it might be on the Orioles.
Now it's on Big Rapids. Looks like an illegal substitution maybe.
They'll push them back though, so they might be doing the 1 point.
So now they'll bring their kicker back in. The kicker again for Big Rapids is number 56, Bradley DeBruni.
Looks like he's going to be kicking from the 13.
Yes. So this will be a 23-yard extra point attempt. Good snap. The kick is down, and the kick is good. So with 8:55 to go in the opening half, your score from Oriole Field, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14, the Ludington Orioles 3. You're listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Oriole Field. Big Rapids up 14-3. Taj Williams returned that kick. Ludington will have it 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. The touchdown just scored by Big Rapids. It was a 45-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback, Cole Heist, to the slot back number 6, Wyatt Sierra. Point after was good, and now the Cardinals have a 14-3 lead. 8:50 to go in the opening half. See what the Oriole offense, how they respond, Nick.
Yeah, that's going to be how we respond in this.
Yeah. Here's a blitz. Gunsel's pass is caught. It's caught there. And at midfield, I believe that's Taj Williams.
Great throw.
No, it's at Kyle Himes Jr. Kyle Himes Jr. on the catch. And he's got the ball at the Big Rapids 49-yard line.
Once again, a great throw and a great catch. He wasn't super open, but Cam put it right on the money, and he was able to haul it in and get another 10, 15 yards after he caught it.
That was a frozen rope right there. Absolute frozen rope there from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Kyle Himes Jr. and the Orioles 1st and 10 at the Big Rapids 49-yard line. Gunsel flushed out of the pocket. He'll let it go, and it's going to be almost picked. Boy, I got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
That pass hung up in the air, and a couple of Big Rapids guys were down there with Taj Williams, and I'm sure their eyes, I'm sure, got big as saucers right there, and they were probably like, oh, I'm going to have me an interception.
For sure. Taj Williams almost had to play DB there because that was just the throw was a bit off. He was going in motion from the pressure.
He did have to play DB, and the throw, you don't see many of Cam's throws. That one really floated on him. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, 8:08 to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails 14-3. Gunsel, he will run the option now. He'll pitch. There's some room out there, and on the carry, penalty marker down, however, and that was Messiah Himes on the carry. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Seems to be a holding.
Boy, it seems like the Orioles are just getting... Well, oh, I'm sorry. It looks like, well, maybe, you know what, Nick? It might be a face mask. They got it all the way down to the Big Rapids. Let's see, where are they going to mark that at? It's marked, I believe, at the 39, 38-yard line.
I'd say it was around the 30.
Yeah, so we have 8:01 to go in the opening half. The Orioles can trail 14-3.
Refs are talking right now about...
It looks like it's going to go on. It is going to go on Big Rapids. The call is a personal foul face mask on the Cardinals. So on top of the big play, that's going to add 15 more, and the Orioles are sitting pretty right now, Nick.
Yes, they have. We have great field position. Are we quite in the red zone, or are we...
Not, let's see here. It's down. It's going to be at the 20. Yeah, the Big Rapids 20-yard line. So, hey, a few more shout-outs. One going out to Deb Stevens, one to David Buskirk, one to Chris St. John, who was listening from Midland tonight, and he was a member of that 2001 Ludington State Champion soccer team. Okay, so Ludington right now, 1st and 10. They got the ball at the Big Rapids 20-yard line. 8:01 to go in the opening half. Gunsel back to pass. Now he's going to run. Gunsel, he's at the 15, and then he's brought down rather rudely at about the 14-yard line. But a nice pickup. We'll take 6.
6 yards on the carry there.
Yep.
Cam didn't see anybody open and decided to take a pocket that his offensive line opened up for him and snuck up through it.
Again, this Ludington team at the Gridiron Heights with only one other Ludington team. That was the 89 team that had 9-win seasons. So Ludington trying for that 10th win tonight if they can get past the Big Rapids Cardinals. But they got some work to do, Nick.
Yeah, for sure they have some work to do.
Big Rapids isn't just going to say, here, take it, Ludington.
Especially being up 14-3. They're not just...
2nd down and 4 for the Orioles. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel's down inside of the 5. let's see, maybe he's just north of the 5 or south of the 5. It is an Oriole first down. Cam Gunsel on the run right there. Gunsel, again, has become a Ludington gridiron legend. 48 TDs last year, 52 this year, 127 in his career. 2,000. He's over 2,000 yards passing this year. He's over 1,000 yards rushing, completing 77% of his passes. So Ludington has a first down and goal to go. Ball is at the Big Rapids 6-yard line.
Yeah, we can't say enough about just our offense in general. Our offensive line is playing at a very good level for high school, and same with our quarterback.
Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel, he's down to about the 3. Big Rapids, nice job right there. Those 4 Cardinals that wrapped them up. Leading the way for them was number 11. And that was Trenton Muscle. We have looks like the Orioles, 6:14 to go in the opening half. Ludington trailing 14-3. Shout out to Patrick Smith, listening from the University of Michigan Cancer Center tonight. So we wish Patrick the best, and hopefully he's doing better. Big Oriole fan. Also, Dan Snagowski and Deb Newberg. All right, Ludington now with second down and goal to go. Ball at the 3. Gunsel run the option. Mikey Himes. And Himes, big loss on the play. He's going to be brought down at about the 8-yard line. And boy, he was brought down very hard right there. And he's getting up rather slowly on the tackle for Big Rapids.
Very, very aggressive tackle there by the Cardinal.
Bryce Selzer on the tackle. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal for the Orioles. And the ball is marked at the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal. You got to be thinking here, if Ludington doesn't score on this play, Nick, will Coach Gunsel bring in Gabe Gomez, or is he going to go for it on 4th down?
Just called a timeout because we have 12 men on the field.
Timeout, Ludington. We want to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Hey, Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. Okay, here we go. 3rd and goal to go. Ball is at the Big Rapids 7-yard line. Ludington trails 14-3. Gunsel, now we're going to have illegal procedure, I believe. Yes. Cam just got a little antsy there with his feet, and we're seeing mistakes we've not seen Ludington make all year, Nick.
No, we haven't. Just within these past 3 weeks, there's been a lot more penalties than there's been all year from the first 7 weeks of the season. We are now on the 13-yard line.
And it's 3rd and goal.
From the 13.
Yep. All right, here we go. 5:05 to go. Let's see what Coach Brent Gillett, the offensive coordinator, has dialed up here. Gunsel under duress. The pass is away, and it's caught! Touchdown! Ludington Orioles! Zach Graham! Oh, there were 2 Orioles right there. The ball just got over the outreached hand of the Big Rapids defender, and Zach Graham, a 13-yard touchdown catch at the 5-minute mark of the 2nd quarter.
Absolutely beautiful play calling by Coach Gillett there.
I was saying, what did offensive coordinator Brent Gillett dial up? 13-yard touchdown pass. Gunsel to Graham, and now in number 18, Gabe Gomez, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And your score with 5 minutes to go in the opening half in a Division IV Semi-final district game. The Ludington Orioles trail the Big Rapids Cardinals by the score of 14-10. You are listening to the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Cam Gunsel's 23rd touchdown pass of the year came on a 3rd and goal from the 13. It ended up being a 13-yard touchdown pass. Great catch in the end zone by Zach Graham, his 2nd touchdown reception of the season. Graham's 8th reception. He's got actually, it's a 3rd touchdown reception of the year, so couldn't have come at a better time right there. Here's Gabe Gomez's kick down to about the 4. Big Rapids bringing it back, and a big return right there, all the way out to the
44-yard line.
Big Rapids 44. And now Ludington comes out on defense right now. See if the Orioles can make a stand right here. Big Rapids 14, Ludington 10, 4:53 to go in the opening half. Hey, folks, Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. All right, Big Rapids, 1st and 10. And on the carry, good stop right there coming up. Gunsel with a big hit on the carry for Big Rapids, number 9. And that was Freddie Ortiz. I was mentioning Lenz Balder Insurance. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder's delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. What do we have there, Nick? Another carry?
Yep, another carry there. That's going to be 3rd and 1.
I was looking down at my Lenz Balder spot right there. So, again, big thank you to Lenz Balder Insurance. We got a 3rd and 1 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. They have the ball at the Oriole 48-yard line. Heist, long count, he will keep, and he's got the first down. He's down to about the Oriole 45-yard line.
First down, Cardinals.
Big Rapids 14, Ludington 10, 4:01 left in the 2nd quarter. Halftime, our players in the spotlight, as sponsored by Indian Summer, will be Gabe Gomez and Gregory Schrader. Here's a carry by Bowman, and he's got the ball inside the Oriole 40 to about the 39-yard line. Big Rapids they seem like they pound at you, and they look for that opening, which they got on that 45-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, Big Rapids seems like the team that if something is working, they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
They've been running it up the middle, I think, the past 6 plays, and it's got them first downs on this drive.
There goes Bowman again. He's near a first down.
Another 3rd and 1.
3:26 left in the opening half. Quick moving first half. Ludington trails 14-10. 3rd and short for the Cardinals.
You can hear Oriole Nation just shaking the stands right now.
Heist. That's going to be a legal procedure on the Cardinals, I do believe, Nick. Yes, it is. You can see they jumped early right there. You know, I said earlier that our leader, Thad Shank, who's the executive director, producer of the OSN, was down in Florida. I believe he's down in Jensen Beach. And a shout out as well to Thad's Uncle Dean, who is definitely down in Jensen Beach. And his aunt, I believe that's his Aunt Sue. Dean and Sue Shank listening from Jensen Beach, Florida. 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals. Ball is at the Oriole 40-yard line. Heist, he's going to be sacked! Oh, coming through like a heat-seeking missile right there. Looked like Gage Jones. I think that was 53.
Looks like JT Keith.
Yep, I'm sorry. Yes, it was. JT Keith, number 9.
I heard Gage Jones come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
That's been a few years.
It has been. But JT Keith came through there. He looked like he was shot through a cannon right there, out of a cannon, I should say. And Big Rapids will punt. Now, Big Rapids does a unique thing where they're in a 2-punter formation.
Yeah.
And I asked the coach about that, Coach Mike Selzer, and he goes, I don't even know, Scoop, which of the guys is going to punt. They take a look at it. Their punters are number 6, Wyatt Sciarra, and number 7, Jack Bowman. So it's a 4th and 14. They went from a 3rd and 1 to 4th and 14.
Yeah, that's incredible. JT Keith just came through that offensive line like the Kool-Aid man and just...
Yeah, he sure did. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Looks like another penalty on the Big Rapids Cardinals, and they'll go back even another 5 yards.
Hey,
so
that's all right. So let's see what the Orioles can
4th
do
and
here.
20.
They have 1:59 remaining in the opening half, and they trail 14-10. Let's see who it is right here. It's a snap, and the kick is by Bowman, who kicks it, and fielded there by, I believe that was it Mikey Himes or was it Kyle Himes? We'll see. It was Mikey Himes, and he fields it. Ludington will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Hey, Oriole Nation, Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Ludington comes out now, 1 minute, 50 seconds to go until the half. They trail 14-10. They have the ball on their own 21-yard line. Gunsel looking left. His pass is caught out there. And a nice catch by...
Number 2.
Is that Taj Williams, I think? The 0 and the 2 are hard to...
They really are. Our numbers are very bold.
Yeah.
So it's...
We'll go, you know what? We're going to go with what Dan LeDuc, the LHS football public address announcer, said. Taj Williams on the reception there. Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2, 1:22 to go in the opening half. Gunsel on the carry. He's got a first down, and the clock will stop at 1:17. Cam Gunsel looked like Big Rapids swatting at that ball right there, trying to knock it free.
Yeah, that's something that we struggled with, I'm pretty sure, 2 weeks ago, where we had a few fumbles, and I think they're trying to take advantage of that.
Yeah, clock back running now, 1:10 to go. Ludington has the ball out to the Big Rapids, to their own 43. Gunsel's got a receiver open. He's got it at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30. He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going to go. Touchdown. Oh, yeah. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. Oh, my.
In a span of 7 minutes.
Let's get that.
14-3
the
to
59-second
17-14.
mark, and this place is going nuts. You talk about going bonkers. The 59-second mark, he hit him right in stride. We get who that was, Nick? Was
Taj
that
Williams.
Taj Williams, our big playmaker? And we got the yardage on it yet. Let's see. It was 57-yard touchdown strike. Do you concur with me?
I do.
He was a 43, so here's the point after. It's up, and it is good! 59 seconds to go in the opening half from Oriole Field in a Division IV district semifinal. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 17, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. What a swing of momentum right there. Gomez kick is looked like a turf burner right there. And Big Rapids Field's still alive out to about the 39, 40-yard line right there. But that was a 57-yard touchdown pass. Cam Gunsel hit Taj Williams right in stride, and he takes it to the end zone at the 59-second mark. 57-yard touchdown pass. Again, Gunsel to Taj Williams. Gomez point after was true. Ludington 17, Big Rapids 14. And it just moments ago, Ludington was trailing 14-3.
Yeah, I know, that was incredible. Like I mentioned, when he scored the touchdown, I'm pretty sure it was 7 minutes. We went from being down by 11 to being up by 3.
Yeah, no, we got to stop the Cardinals right here. They hit another one of those quick hitters. And on the reception for the Cardinals, number 5, that was Owen Craven. He gets the pass from Heist right there, and Michael Wilson makes the stop. 31 seconds to go. Again, Big Rapids going to that quick hitter right there, and Ludington doing a good job containing them. They went both sides right there. That one complete to number 11, Trenton Muscle. 27 seconds left in the opening half. Ludington 17, Big Rapids 14. Big Rapids has the ball at the Oriole 49-yard line. A few more shout-outs. And, first let's give North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh some love. Attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. All right. Up next, we have Indian Summer Co-op, another of our fine, awesome sponsors. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. So the Oriole defense trying to dig in right now. There's 27 seconds left in the opening half. Big Rapids with the ball. They have it at the Oriole 49-yard line. Big Rapids will get the ball to start the second half. Pump fake, and good job there by Messiah Himes taking the receiver out of bounds. On the reception there for the Big Rapids Cardinals was number 6, and that was Sciarra. All right, clock did not stop right there, did not start. You think, Nick? It's down at 26.9, and that play took a little bit more than it was at 27 seconds.
I would say so, yeah. So that might be why they're stopping the current play right now and trying to figure out what the correct timing is.
Shout out to LHS Football All-Stater, Mason County Sports Hall of Famer Caleb Anthony, tuned in tonight. No doubt about that. Also to Steve Winchell and to Jennifer Bowman's in-laws, Pat and Nancy Bowman, who are listening tonight in Canadian Lakes. A shout out to those folks as we are witnessing only the 4th ever home playoff game for the Ludington Orioles here at Oriole Field.
Has there ever been a second home playoff game?
2020, the COVID year. We defeated Bay City John Glenn in the opening game 18-15.
25.7 on the clock, please.
And then we lost a heartbreaker by the score of 22-16 here on the last play of the game when Sault Ste. Marie scored on the last play of the game to defeat us 22-16 that year. That was Jake Plamondon's, I believe that was his senior year. Okay, so right now we have 25.7 seconds left. 2nd and 7 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. Ball is on the Oriole 47-yard line. Here's a quick hitter again, and great job there by, was that Kyle Himes?
Number 5.
Kyle Himes Jr. coming up, did an outstanding job bringing down Big Rapids number 5. Owen Craven. It looks like Big Rapids just alternating right now. Those quick hitters are going to the far side of the field, and they're coming back to the near side.
Yeah, that's been something that's been working for them. But in this 1 minute drill, they haven't really had much success.
Heist pass is complete to Bowman. Oh, Ludington's got it sniffed out. 4 Orioles over there. A flock of Orioles led by Messiah Himes and also Walt Autry. 11 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington 17, Big Rapids 14. And a timeout called. He's going to have a 4th and 7. More shout-outs. John Olson, LHS class of 79, tuned in tonight. Joe Lena, Chris Marks. Also, former Oriole quarterback Jared Collins tuned in tonight. My Ludington Oriole baseball coach, the legendary coach at Ludington, Don Stokely, he's tuned in. Of course, the ball diamond over here, named for him in his legendary coaching career at Ludington. Also, a shout out to Deborah Daniels, Altman Wilsey, who's tuned in tonight, Mike Hart, Kathy Surd, Todd Matson, a classmate and high school football teammate of mine. Also, Jeff Petsak and Chris Castellani, also classmates and teammates of mine in football and in baseball, for those two. John Bound, the mayor of 4th Ward, he's here checking the game out in person tonight. 4th and 7, Big Rapids going for it. Heist pass is picked off. It's picked off. And we're down to 6 seconds to go. Heist pass was picked off, I believe. Was that Messiah Himes on the pick, or was that Cooper Holmes?
I'm not quite sure. That was on the far side of the field, very far from where we're at.
Oriole football. I think was it. Yeah, it was either. Well, wait a second, Oriole Nation. I'm not sure. Was that Fuller? I thought for sure at first I thought it was Messiah Himes who had the interception. It was a 4th down for Big Rapids. The only problem for the Orioles now, they only have 6 seconds to go. Let's see what offensive coordinator Brent Gillett dials up here, Nick.
Yeah, whether it just be a knee and we can talk about what we can do in the 3rd and 4th quarter, or if we're going to really try and go for it with Cam's arm strength.
They've got the momentum right now. They have a 3-point lead. Let's see if they try to go with something similar to what they did on that touchdown pass they had. They will actually run the ball here, and on the carry is Mikey Himes. He's at the 50, he's at the 45, and now he's out of bounds, and that'll be the last play of the half. And your score from Oriole Field in a Division IV district semifinal matchup. The Ludington Orioles 17, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14. You're listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington trailed at 1 point, 14-3. Then they ran off 14 unanswered points. They lead 17-14. We're at the half, and we want to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor. That is Safe Harbor Credit Union. And Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. What a beautiful night. It's the last night of October. You couldn't ask for better football weather. Just a absolutely gorgeous October 31st night. It's Halloween. Ludington up 17-14 at the half. Now, Big Rapids will receive the football to begin play here in the second half. And you know what? This is head coach Charlie Gunsel's 22nd and final year as the Ludington head varsity football coach. We understand that some of his interview got clipped, got cut off during the pregame show. So we're going to re-air his interview, folks. And then we're going to come back and give you the the Indian Summer players in the spotlight. So stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Charlie Gunsel, and Coach, season 2 begins tonight. You throw out the records. Your Ludington Orioles, 9-0 on the year, champions of the West Michigan Conference, against the Big Rapids Cardinals, 8-1, champions of the Central States Activities Association. And as I just mentioned, the records, you throw them out. Both teams qualified for the playoffs. You did well enough that you get a host a game. Only the 4th time a Ludington team has ever hosted a playoff game. How much motivation is there for your Orioles looking back to last year's playoff game at Big Rapids, that tough loss, 28-21?
Well, I think some guys maybe, it's in the back of their minds, but for the most part, we've moved on, Scoop. I mean, that was something you go through and you learn from it and you grow and you move on, and that's what we stressed to our kids after last year's game. I'm sure it was motivation in the weight room, it was motivation in the 0-hour workouts and things like that. But this is a new year, it's a different group. Basically, though, when you look at the two rosters, they returned about 80% of the kids that played in that game, and we returned about 80% of the kids that played in that game. So a lot of similarities, but new year, new challenge, and we're happy to be here.
Hearing some good news that the rain is going to hopefully stay away till after the game is finished.
Hope so. They like to pitch it around too, so I'm sure both teams are hoping for a dry track tomorrow. The one thing about our surface is it can rain all day and then 5 minutes later it'll be dry. So, mud and those types of things don't become an issue. So, if it does rain, we'll adjust and we'll deal with the conditions as they may be.
Historic season this year for the Orioles. 427 points scored on offense, only 61 points allowed, breaking last year's record of 416 points. Big Rapids, they're not too shabby. They've scored 375 points this year, only allowed 78 points. Well coached by Mike Selzer. I know you have a lot of respect for him. You look at their schedule, they've defeated teams such as Paw Paw, Fruitport, of course, all of the CSAA Gold teams, and then they had the one loss to Coopersville. And I know common opponents, us media folks, we look at that. Coopersville is one, Howard City Tri-County one. Both teams beat Howard City Tri-County. We beat Coopersville. They lost to Coopersville by 10, but I'm sure that you as a coach are saying you just can't look at that.
No, Coopersville is a different team. I mean, their freshman quarterback had 7 games under his belt. We played him in his first game, so I thought we played really well down there that night. So we really don't look into comparisons. We more look into matchups. And, we certainly saw what Coopersville was able to do in that game. But Big Rapids did a lot of good things. So, Big Rapids is the best team we've played all year, by far. They have a couple of players that we just haven't seen the likes of them. The Boleman kid, both of them, their cousins, one on offense, one on defense, and they're just outstanding players, and they're surrounded by a bunch of really good players. And like you said earlier, I think Big Rapids coaching staff does as fine a job as anybody we've played. So they're certainly going to be ready to go tonight.
It'll be the 48th meeting since 1950 between Ludington and Big Rapids. Of course, the Cardinals and Orioles used to be in the old North Central B Conference together. They were also in the Western Waterways activities, and we hadn't played them pretty much since 2005 until last year's playoff game. So it's a reacquaintance of old rivals, the Big Rapids Cardinals and the Ludington Orioles. It should be an electric atmosphere at Oriole Field.
Yeah, it's going to be special. Anytime you can play a home playoff game, it's Halloween. It's it's just everything we want to be a part of, and this is why you do all the things in the off season. These games aren't won during the regular season. These games are won in February at 6:00 in the morning. So we feel good about the guys we have and the guys that have prepared to be in a moment like this. But like I said, it's a huge task for us tonight. I mean, Big Rapids just does a lot of things well, and they've got some special kids on that side of the field. So we feel like we have some special kids. It's going to be some great matchups, but we've had a tremendous week of practice, and we're ready to go.
Well, Coach, good luck to you and the Orioles. I look forward to talking to you after the ball game. And again, it should be a great night here at Oriole Field. Go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington leading 17-14 at the half. We just re-aired the Charlie Gunsel coach's interview there because we had some technical difficulties to begin the game. But one thing we did ask the coach about, and he also said it's been a great week of practice for the Orioles. He said the boys were really locked in. And you could tell, Nick, after the announcement, I went over and filmed the announcement. to confirm where they would be playing, who they would be playing, all in the whole 9 yards. Very different from last year's announcement. You could tell, okay, there was some cheering, but that was very businesslike. The Orioles got their news. They was, okay, we're playing Big Rapids. Let's get our noses down to the ground right now, and let's prepare for Big Rapids.
Yeah, I saw the video that you posted on Facebook, and Coach Kirby's room. I agree with you fully. There was some claps, there were some smiles, like we made it. We're playing Big Rapids at home, but they didn't last long, and they immediately went into a mode of we need to beat them and we need to win.
Yep, and it's so good it's such a big thing having Messiah Himes back tonight too. Again, we talked about it in the pregame. I don't know how much of that got clipped, but we didn't even see what he was injured in last week against Howard City Tri-County, and then by the end of the game he's on crutches. Offensive coordinator Brent Gillett was up here for the post game. He was telling us about it. Felt terrible that we missed that, So it was just the good news is that he's back. And he's a big part of the Oriole football team out there. Ludington came into this game ranked number 8 in the state polls in Division 4. And, they're playing a heck of a Big Rapids team tonight. And we got another big half to go. Big Rapids, again, will receive the kickoff. Right now, we'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with Ludington Orioles, Gabe Gomez, and Gregory Schrader. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole players in the spotlight for tonight's playoff game against the Big Rapids Cardinals. And our co-players in the spotlight tonight are Gabe Gomez and Gregory Schrader. Both are seniors. Gabe wears jersey number 18. Gregory wears jersey number 56. Gabe is the Oriole kicker, and Gregory plays left tackle on offense, and he's a defensive end on defense. Now, Gabe, we'll start with you. Your favorite thing about being a Ludington player?
I'd have to say just the coaching staff and all of their experience is really holding us true right now with our 9-0 record, and we really hope to get deep in the playoffs. So I'd probably say our coaching staff.
And Gregory, your thoughts about being a Ludington Oriole football player?
My favorite thing is just being able to come out here every single day, build a family, build relationships with all of our teammates and stuff, and then being able to take that all out on the field on Friday nights, win games.
Excellent. Gabe, how's it been this year being a dual sport athlete, both Ludington soccer and football this past fall?
It was definitely rough in August. That really took a toll on me, but it was also a really good mental challenge. Definitely had to keep my body in shape and take care of it, but it's been very fun. Very proud of my own success and very proud of the team's success on both soccer and football this year.
Gregory, I want to ask you, it's been a very special year for Ludington football, obviously. 9 wins. Only one other team has done that, the 1989 team. You guys got a chance tonight to become the first Oriole team to win 10 games. How special has this year been for you?
It's been super special. I've never really been a part of sports, and just being able to get this far in a season is just crazy.
Gabe, your thoughts?
I'd say just all of the senior leadership and everyone's work in the offseason is paying up to this moment, and it's really getting put to good work right now.
You guys look like you're having a blast out there. What has been the funnest part of this year for both of you gentlemen?
I'd say proving my kickoffs and getting touchbacks. That's definitely a big goal of mine, and I've achieved it quite a few times this season.
And Gregory?
I think the most fun part about this year is just all the joking around that goes on. If we're up a lot, being able to just joke around the sideline, could still go hard, but, just being able to take a little bit off.
Mm-hmm. Gregory, your favorite sports movie?
I would have to say The Longest Yard. Adam Sandler, I got to say, it's one of the funniest movies I've ever watched.
You've got to watch the original with Burt Reynolds. Gabe, your favorite sports movie?
I'm going to go with Rudy. It's a really good character moment for him in that movie, and it teaches a lot of life lessons through it.
Gabe, favorite music you listen to?
I definitely listen to jazz quite a bit because I'm in jazz band, but also just like rap or hip-hop is probably my next go-to.
And Gregory?
I like to listen to a little bit of R&B, Kanye West, and then mix that in with some jazz.
Okay, Gregory, we'll start with you on this question. Favorite dish that Mom prepares for you and your family?
So she's from the Philippines, so we got this Filipino dish. It's called adobo. So it's pretty much just like pork, sometimes steak, and then you cook that on the stove top, and then maybe add some greens in there, some spinach, all that.
Sounds delicious. Gabe, favorite food that Mom or Dad prepares for you and your family?
I'm going to have to go with my mom's chicken Alfredo. She makes it homemade, and it's really, really good.
Okay. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington, Gabe?
I'm going to go with Jamesport Brewing Company.
Gregory?
I would have to say Culver's.
Okay. Favorite class and teacher at LHS? We'll start with you, Gregory.
My favorite class has got to be band. You know, Mr. K makes everyone super inclusive. You know, it makes everyone feel like it's like a second home to them.
Okay. Gabe?
I'm going to have to go with Mr. Kirby in strength and conditioning. It's really fun lifting weights and getting stronger and seeing progress through all the years that you're with him.
A lot of your teammates have mentioned him as well. Hobbies?
Obviously, band's a big one, and then I also like to just spend time with my family, camping, especially in the summertime, and then we also go out of state just to look around sometimes.
Okay. Gregory, your hobbies?
I like to spend time with family. Every once in a while when I have time, I like to play video games. And honestly, although it might not be popular, I like to work.
Oh, hey. Very good. Very good. Your plans for winter and spring sports at LHS? We'll start with you, Gabe.
So I'm going to be playing club soccer down in Grand Rapids November through June for Michigan Rangers, and then nothing else at LHS in the rest of the year. So that's about it.
Okay. And Gregory?
I plan on taking the winter off and then joining track in the spring.
Okay, you guys going to be supporting the Ludington winter teams, I'm sure, the basketball team and the other sports as well. We'll start, Gabe, with you, your role model.
I'm going to have to go with my dad. He's been through a lot of perseverance, and he's shown that to me a lot in life so far, and I'm really appreciative to have him with me.
Okay, and Gregory?
I would also have to say my dad, you know, he was in the military. I really look up to him. You know, he's taught me a lot through my life.
What branch of service?
Army.
Oh, okay. All right. Gregory, we'll start with you on this question. Where do you hope to be, and what do you hope to be doing in 10 years?
I hope to be going to college in 10 years, maybe working on my master's or further than the master's.
Okay.
I plan on probably going into law, and hopefully I can become a cop.
All right. Gabe?
Definitely going to college. I'm looking to pursue a sports management degree right now, and then depending on where I go, I can just go master's or PhD with that and just see where I go from there.
All right. I'd like to ask you gentlemen if there's anybody out there you'd like to send a shout out to who is listening to tonight. And I'll start with you, Gabe, on that.
I'm going to have to say my grandparents, Grandma Schober and Grandpa Schober, really appreciative of both of you, and I really enjoy seeing you guys, and I love you.
Okay, and Gregory?
I would like to shout out my sisters at home.
Okay, well, congratulations to both of you gentlemen on the fine season that you've had with your teammates. Let's keep it rolling tonight. And congrats as well on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole players in the spotlight. As always, go O's, and let's keep it rolling as we head into the playoffs.
Go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome, Oriole Nation. That was a fun interview there with Gregory Schrader and also Gabe Gomez the other day. We've got some halftime scores right now. We have Coopersville defeating Grand Rapids. Is it Ottawa Hill or they're playing Kennewa Hills, right?
Kennewa Hills.
Yeah, Coopersville 21, Grand Rapids, Kennewa Hills nothing. Also scores we have, and I just had them right here, and they just disappeared on me. Well, I just had it ready here to go for you folks. Okay, we have Whitehall defeating Howard City Tri-County 28-8, and we'll see if we can get those other scores back. I had them up the whole half ready to bring to you folks, and in the meantime, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Boy, there's a reason why you're the best technical engineer in the state of Michigan, Nick. Nick just pulled them up for me. Grand Rapids West Catholic defeating Muskegon Oak Ridge 21-7. Montague 27. Stanton Central Montcalm 6. Shelby 8. Leroy Pine River 2. Kent City 14. Olivet 7. Whitehall 28. Tri-County 8. Ludington, of course, right here. Ludington up by 3. 17-14. Muskegon over Muskegon Mona Shores 20-13. And Spring Lake defeating Wyoming Godwin Heights 28-21 right now. You know, coming into this game here, Cam Gunsel's career at Ludington, he had completed 342 of 480 passes. That's 71%, folks. 5,492 yards, 65 touchdowns. touchdowns. This is just passing. 17 interceptions in his career. 485 rushes, 2,968 yards. That's 6.1 yards per carry. 62 touchdowns on the ground. He holds all of the Ludington High School passing and rushing records. This year, 108, 141 coming into the game tonight. 77%, 2,005 yards, 22 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, 165 carries, 1,261 yards, 7.6 yards per carry, and 30 touchdowns. His receivers coming into tonight's game, Mikey Himes had 36 receptions for 386 yards, 8 touchdowns. Kyle Himes averaging 21.6 per catch, 28 receptions, 604 yards, 3 touchdowns. Taj Williams coming into tonight's game, 28 receptions, 772 yards, and 8 touchdowns, 27.6 yards per catch. Messiah Himes, 15 catches, 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, 10.8 per catch. By the way, Mikey Himes was at 10.7 per catch. Zach Graham was at a touchdown catch tonight, 22.6 per catch, 7 receptions for 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mikey Himes, 12.1 yards per carry, 45 carries, 546 yards, 6 touchdowns. Gunsel, again, I just gave those to you. And Himes, 6 of 6 passing this year, 71 yards, 1 touchdown. Defensive leaders for the Orioles, Cooper Holmes, 60 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 4 fumble recoveries. Cam Gunsel, 60 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions. Messiah Himes, 40 tackles, 5 interceptions, leads the team, 1 pick 6. Michael Wilson, 40 tackles, 4 pass breakups, 2 fumble recoveries. Connor Shaney, 38 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception. Colin Shelton, 26 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries. Logan Sloan, 22 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 sacks, 1 fumble recovery. And Walt Autry, 20 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. You know, I've been... All year I've been saying the Orioles have a couple of all-state candidates. One, of course, Walt Autry. The other is our quarterback and safety, Cam Gunsel. So, Nick, Orioles really swung the momentum there in that second quarter. They got a 3-point lead, 17-14. They were down 14-3.
Yeah, they were down 14-3 with, I would say, 10, maybe 9 minutes left in the second quarter, and by the time there was a minute left in the half, we were up by 3, and that was an amazing shift of momentum that we needed if we want to win this football game.
Yep, we got to make a good stop here. Ludington kicking off here to begin the second half to Big Rapids.
Yeah, Big Rapids did win the coin toss, and they deferred, and so they knew that they were going to be getting the ball here, and it's a crucial. This drive is going to be pretty crucial. One thing that is spoken of a lot is that the third quarter is a very important quarter, and a quarter that you need to play very well in, because it'll set what's going to happen for the rest of the game, and that the third quarter sets what's going to happen in the fourth quarter, and whatever scores left in the fourth quarter is.
Of course, both coaches went in at halftime, made their halftime adjustments. We're going to see here in the second half who's going to be moving on, the Ludington Orioles or the Big Rapids Cardinals. Of course, later tonight on the Oriole Sports Network, we'll have the scoring summary. We'll have the area playoff scores of interest, and we'll also have Coach Charlie Gunsel's comments. Of course, we'll be talking to him after the game, too, in the Smith and Eddy post-game show. All right, here's the kickoff from Gomez, taken by Big Rapids, and there's a big kick return, another big return for the Cardinals, and that was returned by number 5 for the Cardinals, and that was Owen Craven, and he gets the ball all the way out to the Big Rapids 41-yard line. Michael Wilson on the tackle there for the Orioles.
One thing we've definitely struggled in this game, and we've had struggled before in games prior to this, is our special teams.
Well, we've given up 2 touchdowns this year on kickoffs. The first one was at Coopersville, and then we gave up one later in the season as well.
Yeah, our defense has done very well, but when it comes to special teams, we've been quite weak.
Okay, we got a penalty, a legal procedure on the Cardinals. Again, the Cardinals are starters on offense. Cole Heist is the quarterback. He wears number 3. The running back, number 7, Jack Bowman. The split ends are number 5, Owen Craven, and number 11, Trenton Muscle. The slot backs are 6, Wyatt Sciarra, and number 2, Kurt Wilbur. The offensive line for the Cardinals, number 50, Austin Brandt is the center. 53, Braylon Counselor is a guard. 55, Eden Welch is a guard. The tackles are 56, Bradley Dubruni, and number 68, Luke Griffiths. Big Rapids first and 15, just underway here in the second half. Ludington up 17-14. Haste on the carry, and he's not going to get much right there. Good gang tackling by the Orioles.
About a 3-yard gain on the carry because it was a first and 15, and
Yep.
it'll now be a second and 12.
The Oriole defense, the defensive line and the ends are number 20, Logan Sloan, and number 50, Colin Shelton. The defensive tackles are 53, Connor Shaney, and number 63, Walt Autry. We'll give you the secondary momentarily. 11:20 to go, third quarter. Ludington 17, Big Rapids 14. A D4. There's going to be illegal procedure on Big Rapids. They'll take it back 5 yards. The secondary for the Orioles, the linebackers, I should say, number 9, JT Keith, and number 3, Cooper Holmes. The secondary, the cornerbacks are number 4, Zach Graham, number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., the strong safeties, number 7, Messiah Himes, and number 12, Michael Wilson, the free safety, number 1, Cam Gunsel. And that's your Oriole defense.
A group of people we need to give a shout out to is Oriole Nation. Two penalties back to back, and I can't sum it up to anything but our crowd making a ton of noise and making it hard for them to do anything.
Second down and 17. Bowman on the carry, breaks a tackle, and gets out to about the 32-yard line. He's a tough runner. Boy, he runs hard. On the stop there for the Orioles, looked Zach Graham. And Cam Gunsel on the stop right there. Third and 15, Nick.
Yeah, Graham got in there, and he wasn't low enough, so he wasn't able to get the tackle, but Cam Gunsel was able to come in and finish it off for him. So it was only, I think it was about maybe 3 yards on the
Third and 15 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. 10:01 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 17, Big Rapids 14. Haste is the quarterback. His pass is complete. Short gain, though. Oriole defense coming up huge. Got a flock of Orioles over there, Nick.
Great stop. I don't have. Did they get a first down since we?
No. That was a third and 15.
3 and out right there.
Brune Fuller on the stop. It was complete to Muscle. It's going to bring up a 4th and 11 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. And in punt formation for Big Rapids will be both Wyatt Sciarra and Jack Bowman. Big Rapids runs a very unusual punt formation. So the Orioles, they're going to, they'll punt it. Okay, just a line drive kick right there, but it's going to be very effective. It's going to roll dead at the Oriole 22-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Hey, let's give a few more shout-outs. Callie Allen, who's tuned in tonight. Also a shout-out to John Howell, Jackson Ely, Joe Kobe, Jake O'Brien, who's tuned in tonight. Jill Collins-Grigorski, who is watching in Elk Rapids. Also, Jeffrey Hansen. So we want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. First and 10 for the Orioles, 9:06 to go. Ball is on their own 21-yard line. Gunsel on the carry, and he's got a nice little pickup out to over the Oriole 25-yard line. More shout-outs. I double-checked. Yes, Dean and Sue Shank are listening tonight from Jensen Beach, Florida. So that's Thad's uncle and aunt. And a shout-out as well to Donnie O'Brien, a big Oriole fan. He loves his Orioles. He's tuned in. And Chuck Allison. Shout-out as well to Ray Gunsel, Charlie Gunsel's mom, listening from Cairo, Michigan. It's good to hear that Charlie's mom is tuned in. And Cam's grandmother here's got a pass going up top. It's got a receiver. And no penalty marker down. Boy, he got dragged down there, Nick.
Yeah, that was very handsy, and I would have to say I do disagree with the refs on this one. He was up in the air about to catch that, and he pretty much slammed him to the ground.
8:25 to go in the third quarter. Ludington facing a 3rd and 6. Ball is on their own 25-yard line. Yeah, Gunsel was that Taj again out there?
Pretty sure Taj, the deep man, was out there.
He's got a lot of favorite targets when you got the Himes brothers and Taj Williams. Yep. Okay, Joe Benz, he's listening from Japan tonight in the Marine Corps. Gunsel's pass is complete. Oriole first down. He got it out there. Is that, let's see here, is that Zach Graham.
They might be calling it short.
Pass complete to Hines.
It is Himes. Oh, boy.
Fourth and short for the Orioles.
Oh, man. It's going to be 4th and short. And I don't know. They can't get a...
Looks like they're putting in the heavy package
Wow.
right now.
8:21 left in the third quarter. Boy, yeah, that was a long ways away from our eyesight here. It was on the other side right there. But the Orioles got the heavy package formation in. It's 4th and inches. And they will go. Gunsel, he's got the first down there. The heavy package, Nick.
Oh, yeah. That's something that we've always been good at. That's something we put every big man right in front of Cam, and he just jumps right over the beanbag that they make him.
Right there, sister. I don't even want to think what would have happened if we hadn't got that first down there. Big Rapids would have been in the catbird seat.
Would have been. That play was on the 32-yard line. We gained about 1.5 yards there, so they would have had exceptional field position if we did not convert there. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 34-yard line. 7:52 to go. Ludington up 17-14. Gunsel, he'll keep. Cam Gunsel, he's got a nice little gain right out there to about the 43, maybe to the 44-yard line of, I'm sorry, the 38-yard line, I believe. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, it's just over the 38, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. More shout-outs, Janae Hodges, also James Thomas, Jody Rhodes, and Adam Dibble, all listening tonight to the Orioles. Also Paulette Kluge, that's Gage Jones' grandmother. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Orioles. Gunsel back to pass. He's going to let it go. He's got a receiver breaking out there. It's caught. It's caught. Touchdown. Another long touchdown for the Ludington Orioles. Oh, my. 66 yards by Taj Williams.
Taj Williams on the receiving end. Would give me again 67. 66 yards. Whoa. Give me one, Nick. Give me a Ric Flair. Whoa!
That's got me feeling nicey.
At the 7:07 mark, my pen's run out of ink. I'm trying to put it on the scoring sheet here. Good thing I got 4 more pens here. 7:07. Gunsel, perfect pass right there to Taj Williams. And now Gabe Gomez in for the point after attempt. The kick is up, and the kick splits the uprights. It's true. The Ludington Orioles 24, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14. 7:07 left in this third quarter. You're listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. A 67-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to his favorite receiver, Taj Williams. Ludington now leads 24-14. 7:07 left in this third quarter. Gomez was true on the extra point. 10-point Oriole lead. Boy, Orioles did exactly come out, make a stop on defense, and then have a score on that first offensive possession.
Yes, another great drive, and without that, without our version of the tush push, our heavy package out there, it wouldn't have been possible. So
now the Orioles go to that satellite kick, and it goes out of bounds. I figure they haven't been having much success with what they've been doing on the kickoffs, so they have gone to the satellite kick. Kick goes out of bounds, and Big Rapids will have the ball at the... Well, they started
Looks
there.
like we had a false start.
Oh, we did.
Orioles as well.
Are they going to make us re-kick?
They might do that and push us back to the 35.
I just can't get over the perfect pass there from Gunsel. Hits Taj Williams in stride for the second time tonight. The first one was a 57-yard touchdown pass to Taj Williams. Now, that one was a 67-yard touchdown pass.
6-7. So it was It was a very good pass, and we got to give credit to Taj too. He was a lot more open on that one and made Cam's job a lot easier. Just giving the ball to him, it was okay if it was a few inches off, and he was able to get it.
All right,
and run it in.
Gomez will tee it up from his own 35-yard line now. Let's see if we can get our special teams ace Dario Lopez down there to make the tackle. By the way, Jamie Sycon, I know you're listening tonight. Dario Lopez said to say hello to you. I talked to him before the ball game. Here's the kick. It's going to come down at about the 18. It's fumbled. Now it's picked up, and there is some running room right there, and Big Rapids will get it out to about the 37-yard line. It was returned by Freddie Ortiz, and let's see where the officials mark it. Again, make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight. The scoring summary will be up there, the stats, Coach Charlie Gunsel's comments, and we'll also have the area playoff scores of interest. It's good seeing Scott DeCamp here tonight. He dropped off a few local sports journals for me. If you get a chance, check out the newest local sports journal. Great article in there on the Gunsel family. It was written by Tom Kendra, but a big thank you to Scott DeCamp for bringing those up for me. And he dropped a bunch off to the Gunsels. Here we go, Big Rapids. Looks like a broken play right there, and their quarterback Haste is going to make. Boy, he made a nice gain out of nothing right there. That was a broken play. He turned his running backs, each went a different way, and he still gets a carry of about 5 yards on that. So bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, that's something that we need to get better at. Even when the play breaks down, we got to keep playing. We can't just assume the play's over.
Okay, here's a handoff, and good job, Walt Autry on the stop. Late penalty marker comes in there. Autry makes the stop. Big number 63. Electric atmosphere. I know we've talked about it a few times here tonight at Oriole Field. Only the 4th playoff game the Ludington Orioles have ever hosted in the Ludington High School history.
Sounds like it is a penalty on the Big Rapids Cardinals, so they're going even further back.
Well, you look at this Ludington team, when they were down 14-3, you knew they weren't going to drop their heads right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they have rattled off
3 scores unanswered.
21 unanswered points. Yeah, so that'll take Big Rapids all the way back to about their own 31-yard line. 2nd down and 15 for the Cardinals. Haste. He'll get the pass complete out there to Ortiz. And Ortiz, good job by Ludington flowing to the football.
Great speed there by all players, and they were able to slash him out of bounds. About a 6-yard gain on that.
Looked like Messiah Himes was leading the way over there for the Orioles. 3rd and 9 for Big Rapids. 6:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ludington 24, Big Rapids 14. A D4 semifinal playoff game. And now it'll be a handoff, and Ludington, no, look at the gang tackling there. Bowman on the carry, and Ludington didn't fall for it.
Yeah, at about the 40-yard line, there was, I think, all 22 players on the field were
I think so.
Huddled up. And
it looked like a rugby scrum, Nick.
Yeah.
It's going to have the ball at the 40-yard line.
Massive tug of war condensed within about 3 yards.
4th and 9 for Big Rapids. 5:25 to go in the 3rd quarter, and you have Big Rapids number 6, Wyatt Sciarra, and number 7, Jack Bowman, back in punt formation. Ludington up 24-14. The Oriole faithful, Oriole Nation just going nuts out there right now. Bowman will punt it. It's a very short, high punt, and Ludington's going to have great field position. Well, he does get a pretty decent roll right there, but Ludington's going to take over 1st and 10. And the ball should be right around their own 29-yard line. Oriole Nation, Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. So Ludington up 24-14. The Orioles were up 17-14 at the half. We have 4:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. Shout out to Michael Cobb, who's a huge Ludington Oriole fan, LHS class of 1976. Okay, Gunsel on the carry. Big thing right now, Nick, is ball protection.
Yes, for sure. They're going to be down 10 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. They're going to be punching at that ball like none other because they need a turnover to get decent field position so that they can have a higher chance of scoring.
Ball security. Got a score update. Grand Rapids West Catholic 35, Muskegon Oak Ridge 7. That's in the third quarter. Whitehall 28, Howard City Tri-County 16. That's in the third quarter. All right, Ludington, that was a first down run there by Gunsel, and that keeps the clock running too. Gunsel will keep. Now we have penalty markers down, and we're going to have illegal procedure on the Orioles. Okay. More shouts. One going out to Donna Mitchell, also Michael Olson. Yeah, shout out to Joyce Uziak and Ed Kruska. I'm sorry, I should know that. Ed Kruska, who his dad, Lee Kruska, was a huge Ludington Oriole fan, and I know Ed and his brothers are as well. They're Ludington natives, and I know Ed tunes in often to the Oriole Sports Network to see how his Orioles are doing. 4:27 to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 24-14. Gunsel rolling right now, and he's going to be dropped there. Not much for Cam Gunsel right there. Big Rapids did a good job stringing that play out, Nick.
Yeah, they did. They did a very good job in drawing the offensive line into a very tough position to where another guy could sneak in through and trip Cam Gunsel up about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Lozinski on the stop there. 3:58 to go, third quarter. Orioles face a second down and 20. Ball is on their own 32-yard line. Ludington up 24-14. Gunsel, he'll keep. Now Gunsel, not much there either. In fact, that might be a loss of 1 on the play. And I think we'll see here.
I think it's a face mask.
We're going to see if there's a face mask there. And if that is, that's going to be huge for the Orioles. I know Cam Gunsel was signifying that a defender got him by the face mask right there.
Yeah, they all hurtled to him, and I mean, they were about to take him down, and Big Rapids Cardinal reached around him and grabbed him right in the helmet.
Shout out to John Long, another Oriole backer, as well as Ian Schrader. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ian Schrader or Ian Schroeder. He's tuned in tonight. James Fay, Julie Chappell, Rochelle and Ella Higgins listening from Carlisle, Arkansas. Huge Oriole fans. Kevin Watkins. Boy, Oriole Nation is in full force tonight. Okay, it looks like it's going to be an incidental because they're going to march the ball out to the 37-yard line. Oriole 37. So it's still going to be, they're not calling a personal foul on that. So it's a 5-yard. It's your base garden variety foul there, Nick.
Yeah, incidental. He obviously didn't mean to grab him by the face mask, so they just called 5 yards there.
3rd and 12 for the Orioles. 3:36 to go. Ludington up by 10, 24-14. In motion, Mikey Himes. Now Gunsel's flushed out of the pocket. He's got a lot of running room. Gunsel, Gunsel's got an Oriole first down, and that's something. Boy, you got a lot of green pasture.
Wow, yeah, I know that's about a 30-yard gain there. He was able to have that amazing offensive line just secure a lot of time, and he saw a pocket and ran.
Huge gain by Gunsel all the way down to the Big Rapids 40. Let's give some more love to our offensive line. The center's number 50, Colin Shelton. The left guard, 54, Blake Nelson. The right guard, 55, Donovan Salazar. The left tackle, 53, Connor Shaney. And the right tackle, big number 63, Walt Autry. All seniors except for Blake Nelson's a junior and Donovan Salazar is a sophomore. The other 3 are seniors. All right, Gunsel now. He'll run the option. He'll keep. And now a penalty marker comes in late from the secondary. The Oriole quarterback, Cam Gunsel. Tailback number 2, Mikey Himes. The slot backs are 0, Taj Williams, and number 7, Messiah Himes. The wide receivers 4, Zach Graham, and 5, Kyle Himes Jr. Give you the Big Rapids starting defense here in just a moment. But we have a 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 24, Big Rapids 14. Again, tomorrow, Escanaba will host the Freeland Falcons at Escanaba. Holding on the Orioles, so that'll take them back a bit. Big Rapids, their starters on defense. The nose tackle is number 53, Braylon Counselor. The defensive ends are number 33, Lamont Belvin, and number 10, Max Bowman. The linebackers for the Cardinals, number 44, Bryce Selzer, and number 51, Jonathan Lozinski, along with number 7, Jack Bowman. The secondary, the cornerbacks, number 5, Owen Craven, and number 6, Wyatt Sciarra. The safeties are number 2, Kurt Wilbur, and number 13, Dan Langell. Also, the linebackers, number 9, Freddie Ortiz. Here's a pass from Guntzel, incomplete, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 20. Do you have a score update there, Nick?
Pass is incomplete.
Oh, I thought you had something there you wanted me to. Okay. Pass incomplete there from Guntzel. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up by 10, 24-14. Again, Big Rapids head coach, Mike Selzer. Great guy. An enjoyable chat with him before the game when I got the starting lineups. More shouts. One going out to Paul Edward, who's a big Ludington fan. Ron Sabraski tuned in tonight, along with his daughter Shelby Sabraski. Also Audrey Robertson Bowles, whose dad, affectionately known as Bunny, was the first captain of the SS Badger. There's a photo hanging of him in the main lounge on the SS Badger.
Always got that scoop.
Yeah, got to live up to the nickname there, Nick. Okay, Ludington has the ball at its own 50-yard line.
Man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield. 2nd down and 20 now for the Orioles. 2:29 to go in this third quarter. Now we're going to have another false start on the Orioles. Boy, oh boy.
Been a lot of penalties on both sides of the ball in this second half here, and it looks like it's about to be a 2nd and, what is that, 5, 10, 15, 20?
2nd and 25.
Yeah, 2nd and 25.
Yep. Shout out to Kerry Henyon, big Oriole fan. Okay, so Ludington has a 2nd down now and 25. Ball is on their own 45-yard line. Let's see what Coach is going to dial up a screen here. Mikey Himes. Oh, he could have got by that first defender right there, and he got tripped up. Ludington will have the ball in Big Rapids territory there. They set a screen up there to Mikey Himes, and they're going to have the ball at the Big Rapids 49-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. See if Guntzel can dial up what he did last time, and see if Coach Brent Gillett, the offensive coordinator, what he sends in. Yep. Mikey Himes coming off the field. He's favoring his, looks like his right ankle. So it's bring up a 3rd and 20 for the Orioles. Big thing now is just to get some yardage right here. Look at that line, the job they're doing. Guntzel's going to let it go. The receiver comes back for it.
Throw it!
Oh, boy. The defender was draped all over the Ludington receiver right there, and they just, I don't know, for whatever tendency, they haven't thrown
any PI call.
Any PI. They haven't called any PIs in this ball game. So, coming in for Ludington right now,
is our punter.
The punter, number 14, and that's Keldon Mosier. And right now, the big thing is get a nice punt right here with 1:36 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles up 24-14. Mosier, it's a good snap. Kick is away, and it's going to get a nice bounce. Oh, beautiful bounce right there. And, oh, this is going to work out beautiful.
Down at about the 7-yard line.
Kudos there to Keldon Mosier on that punt. And as Nick said, it's down at the Big Rapids 7-yard line. Worked out beautifully.
There's about 1:25 left in the third quarter. Ludington is up 24-14.
We'd like to give some love to the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Dr. Mark Yuck and Ludington Chiropractic. Call 231-845-5000. Okay, Big Rapids, 1st and 10, ball on their own 6-yard line. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles up 24-14. Quick hitter right there, and not much. Maybe a yard right there for, is that Bowman? Actually, gain of 2 on the play, so 2nd down and 8. 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 10-point Oriole lead. Big Rapids has the ball right now on their own 9-yard line. There's a run. They've got a sweep going there, and a good job flowing to the ball as they bring down Bowman. Cam Gunsel on the stop for the Orioles. Gunsel is the Oriole free safety, but they cheat him up a lot, Nick, and they bring him up where he's basically a linebacker.
Yeah. There's 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They have to get a playoff because it was beyond 40 seconds, their last play.
Ludington up 24-14. We're down to 14 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Heist is the quarterback. Heist, he'll give the ball now to Ortiz. Ortiz on the carry, and he's got a Big Rapids 1st down.
That'll be the...
Yeah, they're going to mark him down at the 19-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter from Oriole Field in this Division 4 semifinal playoff game. And your score, the Ludington Orioles 24, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14. We're going to stay right here. We're going to tell you about IRCA Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Also, some love to Team Jamie Loney and Team Loney Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Bob's Roofing Company. They are your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. Well, here we go, Nick. We've got to strap it on in right here. It's the 4th quarter.
Final 12 minutes.
12 minutes to go. Ludington up by 10, 24-14. Big Rapids, a 1st and 10, and the ball is on their 18-yard line.
Looks like Big Rapids is going to take a timeout.
Big Rapids. That'll give us time to tell you about Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. And Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. 1st and 10 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. Heist's pass is complete, and there's some room out there. And a big gain right there for Big Rapids.
About a 15-yard gain.
Yep.
They went from the 20-yard line to the 35.
Ortiz on the catch there from Heist. Been saying it all game, and I decided to mess it up right there. So 1st and 10 for Big Rapids. Ball on their own 35-yard line. 11:51 to go in this D4 semifinal matchup. All right. Heist, he'll keep it, and he'll be dropped. He gets a gain of about 6 on the play right there. Took it right up the gut.
His pocket broke down pretty quick, and he was able to find a pocket and squeeze through.
On the stop there for the Orioles, that was Blake Nelson. 2nd and 5 for Big Rapids. 11:25 to go in the ball game. Heist looking over the Oriole defense. He'll give straight up the gut, and there's another Big Rapids first down right there on the carry. Bowman, they got the ball out to their own 45-yard line. Shout out to, I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correct, Austin Horacek. 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 Austin Horacek. So he's a big Oriole fan. I see him tuned in quite a bit. Bowman with the ball, and he's going to let it go, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended out there, his receiver fell. That was intended from Bowman to, I believe that was number 5. That was Owen Craven. 10:49 to go. Ludington up 24-14. The Orioles were up 17-14 at the half. They trailed at one point in this game 14-3. 2nd and 10 for Big Rapids. They'll give a little sweep right now. Good job by the Orioles. Actually, still a nice little pickup, though. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 there by Kurt Wilbur on the carry.
Yeah, that was a very fast play. It happened with incredible speed. The Ludington Orioles were able to rally to him pretty quickly and only got him 4 yards instead of what could have been 10.
Nick, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. They have the ball at their own 49-yard line. 10:17 to go in the game. Ludington up 24-14. Haste will keep. Cole Haste, he's got a Big Rapids first down, and he gets down to about the 39-yard line. Read option right there.
It's a good read by the quarterback, and he chose the right option. Was able to get, it looks like, 9 yards on the carry.
We're down to 10 minutes left in the game. Big Rapids driving. This has been a real nice drive for the Cardinals. It is chewing up some time. They have a 1st and 10. Ball is at the Oriole 39-yard line. A little swing pass out, and good job there by the Orioles coming up. And they prevent. It's a very, very short gain on the play. Or let's see where they mark it. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. Gunsel on the stop there for the Orioles. One more shout out. I'm going out to Shauna Nelson. Or Shanna Nelson. I don't know how to pronounce it first. There goes Bolt. There's going to be a Big Rapids touchdown.
Looks to be a 39-yard touchdown run by.
Boy, that happened quick.
That did happen very quickly. It was something that went unnoticed by the Oriole defense.
Yes. It comes at the 9:20 mark of the 4th quarter. A 39-yard touchdown run by Jack Bowman. Point after attempt. Ludington up 24-20 now. There's still a lot of football to be played here.
Yes, 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
In to attempt the point after, number 56, Bradley DeBruni. The kick is up. Blocked! The kick is blocked! And getting in there to block it, let's get the number. That looked like that might have been Zach Graham.
Number 4.
It is. Zach Graham blocks the point after attempt.
That could have been a game-winning play right there, because instead of being down a field goal, they're down a whole score. They have to get a touchdown if they want to match us.
Let's see if our offense can have a nice sustained drive right here. Chew up some time and punch it into the end zone.
The best case scenario.
So right now, Ludington leads 24-20, 9:20 left in the ball game. We'd like to thank Dr. Jacob Singh. Attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. Also, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store. Located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. 9:20 left in the game. Big Rapids DeBruni will kick off. It's a high kick. It's going to come down at about the 7 right there. And bringing it back for the Orioles. Getting outside, Taj Williams. Penalty markers thrown. Boy, I'll tell you, wow. Penalty marker thrown there. Tarley Gunsel is livid right now, and I don't blame Coach Gunsel. They're going to call a hold here on the Orioles, and it was a nice return there for Taj Williams.
I think Oriole Nation is also
pretty livid
their
right now, yeah.
disagreement on this call, which I would have to say I disagree with too.
Yeah. They're going to mark it back from the 28-yard line. Boy, there's been some very questionable calls made tonight, and a lot of calls that could have been called have not been called.
Yeah.
And again, I am no referee.
And we are very far up and away from the field, so it's a lot different up here. But from what we do see, we can.
Ludington has a 1st and 10. Ball is on their own 18-yard line. Nullification of a real good return right there. Gunsel, he's going to get the ball out from the 18 to about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. 8:57 left in the game. Ludington 24, Big Rapids 20. Gain of 4 on that play, so a 2nd down and 6. Gunsel looking over the Big Rapids defense. In motion, Asher Forfinski. He's got Forfinski in the flat. Now he'll run with it. Gunsel's got a nice run. He's got an Oriole 1st down.
Stepped out of bounds there, though. So
he had Asher Forfinski out in front of him right there. Asher wears jersey number 22. He's a sophomore. Well, actually, I don't think he's going to bring up a 3rd. He didn't get the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 for the Orioles.
Well, we know what's coming here.
Yes.
The heavy package. We got Sweet Louie coming in, and every other big man on our team is going to be leading the charge right in front of Cam.
Number 58, Sweet Louis Salazar, as Nick alluded to. He's out there right now, and see what. Boy, look at the everybody's bunched up in the box right here. Gunsel will keep, and he goes up and over the pile. He should have an Oriole 1st down right there. Boy, Cam put on his Superman cape right there. 1st down, Orioles. Move those chains.
Sometimes I'm curious when Cam jumps over that pile if he imagines he has a basketball in his hands and he's about to dunk it.
I think he's watched a lot of Michael Jordan highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the Orioles are 1st and 10. Ball is now at the Big Rapids 29-yard line. 8:04 remaining in the game. It's been a dandy. We thought it would be a classic, Nick.
Oh, yeah. This has been a real treat. I love that the Orioles have been dominant and have been winning by, I think, an average margin of victory of 42, I think I saw, but I love these close games.
Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel! Gunsel's at the 40, and he's out to about the 44-yard line. A quick hitter right there. That'll be another Oriole 1st down. Move those chains.
Yep, beautiful play, and with moving those chains, the clock will keep going, and that's what we need. We need a long drive that will slowly end in either a field goal or.
We'd prefer 6, but just chew up a lot of time right now. The clock is down to 7:26. Ludington has a 1st and 10. Ball is on their own 43-yard line. You can see the senior Cam Gunsel just taking over right now. He's following that big, talented offensive line of his.
Yeah.
Gunsel back to pass. Gunsel chased out of the pocket. Now he will just throw the ball out of bounds right there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
A very good decision by Cam. His pocket did collapse pretty quickly, and he was able to run away from it, saw nobody was open. And
Big Rapids had
the pocket, was able to throw
as
it
you
away.
said, Nick, he had Big Rapids, a good pursuit right there. 2nd and 10 for the Orioles. 7:05 left in the game. Ludington up by 4, 24-20. It was a huge blocked extra point right there by Zach Graham. All right, let's see what the Orioles do here. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel. Gunsel to pass. His pass is complete. And that's going to be close to another Oriole 1st down. He completes it to Kyle Himes Jr. Let's see, it's going to mark it, I think, just a tad, just a skosh short.
Looks like the heavy package is coming right back out because it is a third and one situation.
3rd and 1. Ball is at the Big Rapids 48-yard line. So this will be, let's say actually a little more than a skosh. It's going to be a long one, Nick.
A long.
Oriole lines up offensive scheme and in a heavy package. Messiah Himes in motion. Gunsel to keep. He's going to be dropped at midfield. Oh, boy. Cam Gunsel dropped at midfield. Now Coach Charlie Gunsel's got a huge decision here. It's going to bring up a 4th and at least 3 because that was a loss on the play right there.
About a 2-yard loss on the play.
Yes.
And, this is a huge decision here with 6 minutes left in the game. And clock is still winding down. We're up 4.
And Orioles are not hesitating. They're going to go for it here. They're at midfield. A 4th and 4. Let's see if they try to draw Big Rapids off right here. They got their heavy package. And they're going to send Messiah Himes in motion. Oh, there it is!
Flag.
There it is!
There's a flag.
They got him to come off sides! Oh, yeah!
That was
the left side there of the Big Rapids defensive line jumped.
Yeah, they've been jumping all game at our calls, but they've never crossed the line there, and it's right on the 50, so we can see right down that line. And it was a great call. He just barely passed where the line of scrimmage was, and that's a penalty. So we're gonna get a first down at the 45.
Ludington has the ball, 1st and 10 at the Big Rapids 45-yard line. Huge play right there. 5:36 left in the game. Orioles up by 4, 24-20. Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel! Gunsel's at the 30! He's gonna go! 45-yard touchdown run by Oriole quarterback Cam Gunsel! Bro! Yeah, baby! Cam Gunsel! A 45-yard touchdown run at the 5:24 mark of the 4th quarter! What do you say about that, Nick?
That feels great. It's a great just play all around. We were able to catch the defense on a low. They just could have cost them the game, and now we were able to run right into their line. And
Gomez point after is gone.
That was a very long run, and he kept those Jets on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Ludington 31, Big Rapids 20, 5:24 left in this Division 4 district semifinal game. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also, we good to go? All right, 45-yard touchdown run by Cam Gunsel, the Oriole All-State candidate at quarterback. Heck, he's an All-State candidate at safety, too.
Yeah, he's just an athlete all around, and you could just feel it.
Were you getting a little worried about me when I stood up there?
I've been seeing these comments on YouTube and Facebook. I do look at them, and I see a lot of cheers whenever we get touchdowns, and people just wanting to see some more things. And I've seen a few that are saying that we should get a EMT up here every single time there's a touchdown.
Okay, again, a great return by Big Rapids all the way to the Big Rapids 41 or 42-yard line. That's been the one bugaboo tonight. But I'll tell you what, Big Rapids scored that touchdown, and what an emphatic answer by the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, no, that was a phenomenal answer. We had a mess up at defense, which we don't often have in a season where we've only allowed. It's now probably reached 80 points that we've allowed, not even 100 yet, and we're on to week 10.
61 points we had allowed coming into tonight's game.
So 81 right now, and we don't often see our defense mess up like that, but when that happens, our offense responds.
Heist pass is complete to Bowman. Ludington does a nice job stringing it out. 5:07 to go in the game. Ludington 31, Big Rapids 20. Orioles led 17-14 at the half. They were down 14-3 at one point. Gain of 2 on that last play. 2nd down and 8 for Big Rapids. Heist will give to Bowman. Bowman on the carry, breaking tackles. He's got a Big Rapids first down. He is a really good ball carrier.
Yeah,
He's
very evasive. He can move his body very well, and on top of that, he can, if you're right in front of him and he knows that he can't get around you, he will go through you, and he's very good at both of those.
1st and 10 for Big Rapids. They'll run an option. Penalty marker down on the carry for the Cardinals, number 2, and that was Kurt Wilbur. Penalty marker down. It should be indications. I believe this is going to go on Big Rapids. 4:23 left, Nick. Ludington up by 11. 31-20.
Yeah, Ludington has made those big plays. I've talked about last week how our big plays were very, very important to us, which is not something you really want, but those big plays have been mixed in with our repeated just success of getting down the field, and because of that, we have played very well.
You know, a lot of the media, some of the Muskegon sports media and so forth, they're like, wow, just to see a first-round playoff game of this magnitude, Ludington and Big Rapids. You know, this is usually what you see in a district final or regional. His pass is away, and it's caught. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a touchdown. Wilson went to knock the ball away. And it's a touchdown pass there, and we still got 4:09 left in this game. Wow. Big Rapids comes right back at the 4:09 mark.
That wasn't due to lack of trying or effort or anything on the defensive side. That was just a phenomenal play on offense. He was covered up, and he was being wrapped up as the ball was landing in his hands, and he was able to not only catch the ball but also stay on his feet and run in.
Yeah, so now it's 31-26. Big Rapids will go for 2, I believe.
Trying to make it a 3-point game here.
Yes, they're going to go for 2. 4:09 left. Knew this wasn't going to come easy. They'll give the ball to Bowman, and he's going to be stopped. Ludington defense stops him short on the 2-point try.
On top of Ludington defense maybe having a little mishap, they also respond to even their own mistakes, and right there was very good.
I tell you what, that was a valiant effort by Michael Wilson to play before. How Wilbur caught that pass.
Incredible.
Yeah, it ends up being a 54-yard touchdown pass from Heist to Wilbur. 2-point conversion, no good. Ludington up 31-26. 4:09 left in the game. And we're going to step aside, folks. You are listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Big Rapids has just scored on a 54-yard touchdown from quarterback Cole Heist to slot back Kurt Wilbur. 2-point conversion try failed on the run attempt. Kudos to the Oriole defense to stop it right there, but with we still got a lot of time left. 4:09, and now Ludington, which had an 11-point lead, that lead is down now to 5 points. Here we go. Big Rapids set to kick off. Here's the kick. It's a high, short kick. Fielded at the 20. And out to about the 25-yard line. So that's where Ludington will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. 4:04 remaining in the game. Let's see if Cam Gunsel can work his magic one more time here.
Big Rapids has 2 timeouts left in the second half, and we have all 3. So on top of having to kill 4 minutes while being up 5, it's It's going to be difficult doing that with their 2 timeouts.
So here come the Orioles. Colin Shelton over the ball. He's the Oriole center. Gunsel again out of their veer offense. In motion, Asher for Finsky. Gunsel will keep, and nothing there. Nothing doing. In fact, might have lost a yard. Let's see here. Now the clock is ticking. It's down to 3:47. Going to be no gain. No gain on the play. So second down and 10. Griffiths on the tackle for Big Rapids. Ludington up 31-26. Been one heck of a ball game. And now Gunsel looking. The clock ticks down. He's looking at the judge right there. Now, okay, it's down to 4, 3, 2. And timeout, Ludington, I believe. Yes, Ludington will call a timeout with 3:14 left in this game. The Ludington Orioles 31, the Big Rapids Cardinals 26. You are listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington a second down and 10. Gunsel, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver breaking out there. Oh, and it's picked off. Oh no, there's an interception. Big Rapids has, I believe, intercepted the ball with 3:03 left in the game. There was double coverage on the wide receiver out there. And now Big Rapids has the ball first and 10 from their own 49-yard line, and they've got a wealth of time left right now, 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
3 minutes, 3 seconds, 2 timeouts in order to get 51 yards down the field.
That ball, Cam, I'm sure wishes he could have had that one back. It just hung. And Big Rapids gets the interception. Now Ludington defense has to really dig in. Bowman on the carry. Bowman still running hard. He's got a gain of about 6, maybe 7. 2:54 left in the game. Ludington up 31-26. Big Rapids has the ball at the Oriole 46-yard line. Second down and 5 for the Cardinals. There's a pass. It's complete. And on the reception, Bowman. And he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line, but it's going to be a Big Rapids first down. 2:31 to go. Gunsel on the stop for the Orioles. First and 10, Big Rapids. Ball at the Oriole 40-yard line. 2:20 left in the ball game. Oriole defense has to really dig deep right here. Heist will carry it. Heist all the way down to the 25-yard line, and Big Rapids has got the momentum rolling right now. Gunsel on the tackle right there, so Big Rapids has the ball down to the Oriole 25. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. And this Oriole lead was just 11 points. Now is a very fragile 5 points with Big Rapids driving. Heist, he'll give the ball there to Bowman, and Bowman brought down, but he gets the ball down to about the 20-yard line. Messiah Himes on the stop. 1:54 left in the game. Orioles up 31-26. Need a huge play here from the defense. Somebody's got to step up right here. The clock is now down to 1:39. They'll give it on a sweep on the carry, number 6, and he's going to go out of bounds right there. And that was, let's see here. That was Wyatt Sciarra on the end around right there. 1:31 left in the game. Big Rapids has the ball. A 3rd and 1 right now. Ball is at the Oriole 16-yard line. They'll give it straight ahead now. No, they'll run an option. And there's going to be a loss on the play right there.
It'll be 4th and 4, it looks
4th
like.
and 4, and a huge play right there coming up. Mikey Himes, or no, that was Messiah Himes on a...
Looks like there was a gain on the play, so it's going to be 4th and inches from the Big Rapids 15.
1:12 left in the game. Ludington up 31-26. 4th and short for the Big Rapids Cardinals. Boy, they were playing with fire on that last call there, Nick. In motion, they'll take it, and it should be a Big Rapids first down. We're down to 54 seconds left in the game. Boy, it's going to come right down to the wire here, Nick. I'll tell you.
Truly.
Palms are sweating right now. They have the ball at the Oriole 18-yard line. The clock is rolling. 44 seconds left. They'll give an end around right here. And getting out of bounds. Stopping the clock with 33 seconds to go. Boy, 2 Orioles had a crack at him. Cooper Holmes on the stop, and that was Sciarra on the run right there. Sciarra. Big Rapids with the ball at the Oriole 10-yard line. 33 seconds to go. Bowman on the carry. He's going to be stopped after a very short gain. Clock never started. The clock never started right there, and we're going to have to see. Yeah.
Timeout, Big Rapids.
Big Rapids did take a timeout, and the clock did go down 2 seconds.
Big Rapids has the ball now at the Oriole 7-yard line. It's at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you forgot to run our clock again.
31 seconds left in the game. Boy, we got the kind of the reverse of what happened last year up at Big Rapids when the Orioles fell 28-21. The Orioles were driving at the end of the game.
Yeah, and a last-second interception in the end zone by a Big Rapids defender ended the game there.
Yeah, we have 31 seconds to go. Ludington up 31-26. Oriole defense digging deep here. Unfortunately, Orioles, they had the ball, but it was a pass that was intercepted. And now Big Rapids Ludington had the momentum for a while. That Big M, I'll tell you what, we have a 3rd and 4 for Big Rapids. And Oriole Nation really getting into it right now. They'll give the ball here. There's a stop. It's going to bring up 4th down on the carry there.
The clock was ran, and it's 24.7 as a 4th and 2.
That was Kurt Wilbur on the carry right there. So 4th and 2 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. This is
very close game.
Yep, timeout on the field.
Ludington is up 31-26 with 24.7 left in the 4th quarter. So,
again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Lundquist Furniture, Indian Summer Co-op, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Also, North Star Chiropractic, Ludington Chiropractic, Lenz Balder Insurance, Bob's Roofing Company, Team Jamie Loney Real Estate, Urca Auto Center, McGee Insurance Group, Ludington Paint and Glass, Benedict's Auto Center. And did I start at Smith & Eddy? I think I did. Smith & Eddy, make sure you stay tuned for the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Here we go.
This is it, Scoop.
Fourth and 2
from the, looks like,
ball's at the
5-yard
5-yard line for the Big Rapids Cardinals. 24 seconds left in this D4 semifinal game. See what the Cardinals dial up. They're going to pass. He's wide open. Touchdown, Big Rapids. Oh, my goodness.
Let's go!
22 seconds left in the game. A 5-yard touchdown pass. Ludington looking for the run right there. I'm not even sure who caught that pass, but Big Rapids up 32-31. They will go for 2 points here. Heist, he'll keep. He'll be brought down.
Big Rapids leads 32-31 with 22.1 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Heist brought down right there. I think that was Cooper Holmes in there. Orioles have 22 seconds. They're down 32-31. Going to need to dial up one of those big pass plays. Nick? Yep.
For sure.
He's had a feeling, even when the Orioles were up by 11 here, it was just Big Rapids is an explosive team.
That was a great play call by the Big Rapids offensive coordinator. He realized that Ludington was going to be very on the watch for a run because it was a 4th and 2.
And you could see him coming out there.
Yeah.
And sneaking out. As we were watching the play develop from up here in the press box, you could see that the back right there was going to that south end zone, and he was sneaking out there in the flat right there. He was wide open. So here we go, 22 seconds left in the game. Big Rapids 32, Ludington 31. Well, you got to hand it to him. That was a 4th and 2 right there. Here's the kick, and it's going to be driven out of bounds. So
once again, an absolute beautiful play call by the Big Rapids Cardinals. It's those little mistakes that cost us a game, and with 22.1 seconds left on the clock, and we do have 2 timeouts, there is a real chance that we can get this ball floating downfield, as we have had 2 touchdowns now that have been further than 50 yards along. Since it was kicked out of bounds, there will be a re-kick from the 35-yard line.
Kicking off for Big Rapids, be number 56, Bradley DeBruni. Do we have a timeout called here by Ludington?
Looks like it.
.1 seconds remaining. Big Rapids 32, Ludington 31. Okay, Ludington is going to take the ball at their own 35-yard line. See what offensive coordinator Brent Gillett, what can you dial up here? You got to go.
You also do have a great kicker in 22 seconds and 2 timeouts. Get within the 35, and there's a real chance for a field goal.
You got to go 65 yards here in 22 seconds. Well, actually, you don't have to because you got Gabe Gomez in there. So Guntzel back to pass. He's going to let it rip. And, boy, the receiver bumped all over the place there. 15.8 seconds left. They just have not just have not called any past PI calls tonight.
There's been no pass interference calls tonight, and
He was jostled pretty good right there.
I think that's the third one that I do disagree with.
So we have
wasn't a no call.
2nd and 10 for the Orioles, 15.8 seconds remaining. Guntzel looks over the Big Rapids defense. He's going to step up now. The ball is knocked away. It's going to be an incomplete pass. We now have 9 seconds left. Big Rapids 32, Ludington 31. The Big Rapids defensive line was able to get to Guntzel there. But you got to give a lot of credit to the Oriole offensive line. They've given him lots and lots of time.
Lots, yeah.
All season, and most of this game as well too. So we're down to 9.1 seconds left. Ludington facing a 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Guntzel. We're down to 6 seconds to go. His pass is complete, and now we have 2.8 seconds left, and Ludington will have the ball at their own 47-yard line. Boy, that was quite a collision right there.
Looks like there's a Big Rapids Cardinal cramping up on the field there. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
But it will be first down. Orioles will be on their own 46-yard line with 2.8 seconds left in the game. So next play, unless there's a penalty, will be the last play of the game.
2.8 seconds remaining, as Nick just said. We're going to step aside. Well, actually, no, we're going to stay right here, folks. We don't step aside. That was Bowman, who was legs were cramping up right there. We have 2.8 seconds remaining. Big Rapids 32, Ludington 31. You know, as much as we say Big Rapids had a 14-3 lead, at one point Ludington had a 31-20 lead. It's just a game of momentum. I mean, the way the big pendulum swings, you know.
Ludington takes their last time out, so this is it.
So 2.8 seconds to go. You're going to be seeing a Hail Mary pass here from Cam Guntzel.
He has arm strength, and he has proven that he can throw it 53 yards down the field.
So. Going to get the offensive line, give him the time to get out there and let it fly. Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. The Cardinals' only loss of the year came in week 8 to the Coopersville Broncos. And Big Rapids, right now, you know they're going to send back a whole bunch of folks near the goal line right here.
Alrighty, so Big Rapids is going to be in their Hail Mary formation, and we're going to be setting up in a goal post.
They've only got 3 defenders on the line of scrimmage, Ludington. So here we go, folks. Orioles down 32-31, 2.8 seconds. Guntzel's given a lot of time. Now he's going to go back. He's got his guys downfield, and he's going to let her rip. And it's going to come up way short right here. And Big Rapids has defeated the Ludington Orioles.
Big Rapids wins 32-31.
So this incredible season of Ludington Orioles, what a absolute gut-wrenching, heartbreaking loss to the Big Rapids Cardinals. So Big Rapids advances for the second straight year. They've knocked off the Ludington Orioles. They win 32-31. They come back from an 11-point deficit, and they win 32-31. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Well, Nick, both teams at various points of this game, both teams had 11-point leads. Big Rapids had the 14-3 lead early on, and then late in the game, it seemed like Ludington had the momentum. They were up 31-20, but a very, very good Big Rapids team. They come back to snatch a victory here at Oriole Field tonight, 32-31. The game-winning pass came with just 22 seconds remaining, and it was a 5-yard touchdown pass from the Big Rapids quarterback, Cole Heist, to the slot back, number 11, Trenton Mussel, who gets the game-winning score, and Ludington's incredible season comes to an end here at a 9-1. And this team will be talked about for years and years and years, much like the 1989 team that ended up 9-1. They lost a heartbreaker in their playoff opener here at Oriole Field, 8-6.
Yeah, this was a phenomenal year going 9-0, and again, like Scoop said earlier, this Big Rapids Ludington matchup was, one of the most, probably the most competitive it was just going to be. It was, like you said, something that you would usually only see in a final.
Well, a district final or maybe even a regional game, you would expect to see two teams of this caliber going at it, Big Rapids, Ludington. It was just the luck of the draw, or I should say the non-luck of the draw, the roll of the dice that the Orioles got. They got a good Big Rapids team here, and they played with them. I mean, it was like two heavyweight boxers going at it, matching punch for punch right here. And it's just a heartbreaker for the Ludington Orioles and for Coach Charlie Gunsel to go.
He'll be coming up for his last interview here soon.
Yep, he'll be coming up. And again, it doesn't, what this team accomplished this year, just an incredible year winning the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. They had Big Rapids on the ropes. They just couldn't put them away. In a good team, if you don't put them away, Big Rapids came back, and with 22 seconds left, they score on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Mm-hmm. And I know you're just as disappointed as I am. Boy, oh boy. I mean, during that game right there, when you could feel the momentum coming back when Ludington made it 14-10, and then they went up 17-14. They had the lead at the half. They come out, they stop Big Rapids with the first drive of the second half. Then they go down and punch one in, so then they're up by the score of 24-14. So that 10-point lead right there. Big Rapids comes back, scores, then Ludington scores again. Ludington goes up 31-20. And then Big Rapids, it was all Big Rapids coming down the stretch right there. They just they come back and they win it 32-31. Now Big Rapids will play the winner of tomorrow's game between the Escanaba Eskimos and the Freeland Falcons.
Yeah, this 9-0 team is magnificent as they just broke their last huddle. Just crazy seeing this. We were the only undefeated team in our conference who made the playoffs, and Escanaba is 8-1. They lost to a very, very good team, and so they did have more playoff points than us. So we weren't the first seed, but
you really feel bad for the Oriole seniors.
Their truly last time playing on Oriole Field.
Yeah,
Coach Gunsel having to console his players, and he's walking off this field the last time as head coach as well.
Yeah, quarterback Cam Gunsel. You also had linebacker Cooper Holmes, wide receiver Zach Graham, Michael Wilson. He's a senior. Also, Gabe Gomez, Logan Sloan, Colin Shelton, Brandon Unsel, Connor Shaney, Gregory Schrader, Sweet Louis Salazar, and Walt Autry. Also, Kevin Harrimaw played their last game tonight as Ludington Orioles, and just boy, your heart aches for these Orioles. I mean, just best of luck to you guys.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you. Yep. Just a tough way for these Orioles to finish their season. Just a fantastic year that it was, running off the 9 straight victories. And boy, again, I know I sound like a broken record here. They had the Cardinals on the ropes, Nick, and just, it's just tough. I mean, I'm almost at a loss for words right now. We're going to take a break right now, folks, and we'll have Coach Charlie Gunsel coming up here for the Smith and Eddy postgame show. You're listening to 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, here with Coach Charlie Gunsel. And, Coach, I don't know where to begin. Just a gut-wrenching, heartbreaking loss. Big Rapids scores with 22 seconds left in the game on a 5-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback, Cole Heist, to their slot back. And that happened to be Trenton Muscle. Thought your boys were going to come up with a stop right there, but just an electrifying atmosphere tonight. They had an 11-point lead at one point, 14-3. Your boys had an 11-point lead at one point, 31-20.
Yeah.
And they are a heck of a ball team, and your boys are a heck of a ball team.
Yeah, I have nothing but positive. I mean, they made some plays at the end, and we didn't. And but that was a really good high school football game, 32-31. And we needed one stop, and we couldn't get it. They ran kind of a gadget play, and they executed it. But I'm not hanging my hat on that. BR's beat us 2 years in a row now at the very end, so it is gut wrenching. But more so is just. Seeing those guys play their last game, because that's a really good group. Yeah,
your seniors, I know they're all going to be taking it very hard, and we're not going to keep you up here long, Coach, because I know you want to be down there with your seniors. But this a first-round playoff game of this magnitude. It was what football fans love to see. And you had Big Rapids. It was kind of like reverse of last year when the Orioles were driving at the end of the game, trying to get the touchdown to go for the 2-pointer and get the win. And now Big Rapids, the shoe was on the other foot this year.
Yeah, and they executed. We needed a first down on that drive previous to that, and we didn't get it. And people may hang their head on the pick or whatever it may be. That was just a punt. Basically that was a punt. Yeah. So it wasn't the end of the world. We needed to get a stop, and we couldn't get it. But man, we played hard. Oh my God, we played hard. Yeah. And so it's good to see this quality or this level of football up here. Certainly we want to win, and we're crushed that we didn't. And but that's good. That's pretty damn good football.
That was an awesome football game, Coach, and your boys have nothing to hang their heads about, no doubt about it. It seemed like at the 5:24 mark of the fourth quarter, after that 45-yard touchdown run by Cam, to give your boys a 31-20 lead after Gabe Gomez hit the extra point, okay, the momentum is still with us right now. And then they came right back, and that catch made by Wilbur, and what an effort by Wilson on that play to knock that ball down. Wilbur made the catch, and it turned into a 54-yard touchdown pass for Big Rapids. Yeah. Stopped the 2-pointer, so it was 31-26. We got the ball back, and then we eventually, turned it over right there. In 22 seconds to go, they score, and they win. But Coach, 22 years here at Ludington. You go out. Ludington football looks very, very promising. The future looks very bright.
Yeah.
what can you say about your 22 years? I know it's a heartbreaker going out on this one.
Yeah, going out on this one, I'm not really concerned about my past, but, more concerned about my kids in that locker room.
Yeah.
But, I think we're in a really good spot. I mean, we got really good kids coming. We're pretty solid from really 3-12. I mean, there's a lot of kids playing football at Ludington. I'm really proud of that. Our youth league's been tremendous. Our middle school program's thriving. We ran 3 levels of football this year at Ludington, first time in probably over 15, 20 years. So I'm really proud of that. But, my heart just goes to our guys that just finished up and they don't get a preseason. They're done. 11 out of our 13 seniors aren't going to play football again, and those are the guys I'm really I'm sad for, and I'm sad for Cam made a lot of plays for us, and he's hurting bad right now, and he puts that on his shoulders, and it's going to take a while for him to get over that, but we aren't in these positions without some of the plays that those dudes have made.
I know it's tough for you to look back at right now. One last question. We'll let you go, Coach. I know you want to be down there with your players and specifically your seniors and specifically your son. You're going to put your dad, I'm sure your dad status on more than your coaching status with your boy tonight, Cam, who I'm sure has taken this extremely, extremely hard. But what a year he had. What a career he had here at Ludington.
He's the best. He's the best I've ever coached.
Oh,
He's one of the best. Everyone can hang their head on whatever they want to say. Now I'm retiring. I don't give a shit. He's the best kid that's ever freaking walked out here. So it is what it is.
An incredible career for him and these seniors, what they did. They reached heights this year that only the 1989 team who finished 9-1, but the amount of points, 427 coming into this game, is just a shame they're not moving on.
It is a shame.
Coach, thanks for everything that you've done.
Appreciate you.
I know you want to be down there with your players right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you, all the best to you. And I know we'll see you around, and maybe you'll be doing some color commentary with me. Okay, Coach. Take care. That's Coach Charlie Gunsel, and you can understand there, Nick. You're going to put that headset back on. I know, Nick. You can understand why Coach Charlie Gunsel's feeling the way he is right now.
Yeah, I mean, his last game, he knew he was going out with his son, and I think near the end there, his emotions were starting to hit him, and kind of realized that this amazing season, this 9-0 run, this beautiful offensive and defensive dominance that we've displayed through the past 10 weeks of football since August 27th.
Since August.
It's over. And we won't be playing again until next August.
That's always the toughest part. The toughest part is always the finality, how quickly it hits. And it's setting in with those boys in the locker room right now. It's they come out here, and again, they had Big Rapids, and I've said it 8 times now. They had them on the ropes. Big Rapids was able to finish it off right there, and it's tough because this Ludington team, they wanted to make a nice deep run here in the playoffs. And the finality of it right now it's really, really hard.
They had a real chance to do this, but those little mistakes, I'd say we played, honestly, some of the best ball we've played all year, maybe the best. And even when you do your best, and those little tiny mistakes, an interception at the end of the game, a fumble.
Like Charlie said, he looked at that as more of
an arm punt,
more of a punt right there. But then
it
he
was
asked
it was 3rd and 10. It was a long interception as well. So looking at it as an arm punt is definitely glass half full way to look at it, and it's a valid way to look at it. And still our defense, they didn't come up with the stop that we needed, but that's
4th and 2. They had him at 4th and 2 down there on our own 5-yard line.
And that play, that game-winning play, again, it wasn't because of lack of effort. It wasn't because we weren't good enough. It was
these guys, our boys,
were better.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Our boys played their heart out all season long. They played their heart out tonight as well. You just really feel for these, particularly the seniors. You feel for the whole team, but you really feel for the seniors. Ludington ends at 9-1 on the season, champions of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. And Big Rapids moves on, and they'll meet the winner of tomorrow's game between Escanaba and Freeland at Escanaba.
Yeah, taking an eye off the seniors as they're taking an eye off this football field. Looking at the juniors, sophomores, we have the Himes boys are coming up. Taj Williams is going to be a senior next year. Mm-hmm. We're going to have, our JV team went 8-1. How'd our freshman team do this year?
They had a good year. They had a pretty decent year, too.
Yeah, and they played some very tough opponents. So
we're
not this may have been a year where we went 9-0 and we were extremely dominant, but I guarantee you guys that this is not going to be the last year where we are not winning.
Yeah.
I foresee the next at least 2-3 years that we're going to have winning records and being maybe not as dominant, but still a very, very good football team.
Yeah, Charlie Gunsel, he finishes his varsity coaching career 102 wins and 102 losses. Right on the nose, right at 500.
0.5, yeah.
Yep.
That's 22 years. We'll do that, yeah.
And you look at the season, you know, the same thing last year, last game of the year, you really felt for the whole team, and you felt for Cam because of what happened at the end of the Big Rapids game last year up in Big Rapids. And then tonight, you know, like he says, he puts a lot on himself, and I know he'll go and have a great career at Fair State.
Yeah, for sure he will, but just like the play last year, it was something that, you know, he made a mistake, and he came back the next year and had one of the most dominant seasons, and definitely the most dominant team in West Michigan, if not in the state.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing as I was scrolling through, I think we were the 7th most dominant team in the state of Michigan with a 42-point average margin of victory, which is insane when you think about it. And that's what 6 touchdowns that we would score on average more than the opponent.
Well, they end up scoring 458 points this year, and they end up giving up. They've given up just 61 points coming into this game, and they gave up 32 tonight to Big Rapids. So 71, 81, 91, 93 points they gave up this year. That's the same amount of points as the 1989 team gave up. Again, we're alluding back to that 89 team, but. Just a tough one to take, a gut wrencher, a heartbreaker, call it what you will, but the Oriole season comes to an end here tonight at Oriole Field in a district semifinal matchup to the Big Rapids Cardinals, 32-31. I want to thank you, Nick. A lot of fun doing the game with you. You've done an excellent job as our technical engineer for 102.7 WMOM as well as the Oriole Sports Network. And hopefully you can continue working with us through basketball season this year.
Oh, yeah.
And,
it'll be fun. Possibly even putting on the mic again. And, it's been a really fun season.
And I'll tell you what, this team provided so many highlights this year, so many thrills. And again, when I was talking to Charlie, I said when Cam scored on that 45-yard run to give us that 11-point lead right there, Thomas hit the extra point, I was feeling pretty. I think we both were feeling pretty okay. We said we got
good, yeah.
5:24 when it happened. That was 5:24 left in the game, and we had an 11-point lead. So just Big Rapids, give them credit. They clawed back into it. They scored on that 54-yard touchdown pass, and then they score again with 22 seconds left, a 5-yard touchdown pass. But again, it's been just a year of so much fun following these boys, following this team, these young men in a tremendous season. They left their footmark. Believe me, they left they've left their mark on Ludington football.
The dominance is just one key little factor in these young men's lives. And, the fun that they had is going to be more what they remember. I think. It's not going to be we scored 46 points on average every game. We beat every team by 40 points a game. It's going to be those little moments where everyone was laughing and cracking up. And
you know, the last 2 playoff games here at Oriole Field have both been heartbreakers. When Ludington lost in the COVID year 2020, last play of the game, a touchdown pass for Sault Ste. Marie to win 22-16, and this one tonight came with
very, very close to
20 some seconds left in the game. Yeah. So, hey, we want to thank all of our awesome sponsors down the line: House of Flavors Manufacturing, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Benedict's Auto Center, Lundquist Furniture, McGee Insurance Company, Urca Auto Center, Ludington Chiropractic, Team Jamie Loney, North Star Chiropractic, Ludington Paint and Glass, Bob's Roofing, and Lens Balder. Thank you, sponsors, for all you have done for us this season. I want to let all of Oriole Nation know that we'll be back on December 2nd with the first Ludington basketball game. So we won't be gone that long. We'll come back. And
about a 1 month, 3-day hiatus. So
yeah. So December 2nd. I know that December 4th, I think we're playing Spring Lake. I got to look up and see who we're playing on December 2nd. But I know that Coach Thad Shank has got me the schedule. So with that said, what a year it's been for Ludington football, and sadly it comes to an end tonight. And for our executive producer, our executive director, the one and only Thad Shank, also for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner, for my partner tonight, doing a tremendous job as our technical engineer of the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, and also doing a superb bang-up job as my color commentary man, Nick Wysong. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Oriole Field. Once again, your final score in the Division IV district semifinal game, the Big Rapids Cardinals 32, the Ludington Orioles 31.